up with a really good name soon.
And
You better come
hello,
up with
guys.
one
What's going on?
Hey!
Hey!
It's you! Fancy
Everything-
meeting you here!
Everything's fine.
Sure.
It's all according to Cake.
All according to
It's cake.
cake.
Kikaku.
How is everybody out there doing? How you guys doing today? We're doing all right. We're gonna play some Avatar for the first time in like a million bajillion years.
Yeah, for real,
Literally
right?
every time.
We say this every time we take like 2 weeks to get a fucking thing out. We're like, it's been 3 years. How's it going?
Well, to be fair, we all knew that the July was going to be a rough month for Avatar. It's always a rough month for the Wednesday game. But you know, we're here. We're fine. Everything's fine. Everyone's fine. Except for Phantom. Phantom's dead.
Yeah, bye, Phantom. Salute.
Salute.
Whatever they say.
But yes, we are going to make our way into the main section of the stream here, so we can just kind of jump into some things. There's not a absolute ton that we need to go over with things. There have been some minor changes on the board. I've done a couple of small edits and small things. When the funny thing is, like last game, I remember Phantom telling me, can I finally have tokens for all these things? And the one thing I thought of earlier when Phantom's like, I can't be here today is, well, guess I don't have to make any fucking tokens.
Bitch, you still gotta make those. You know you do.
Lamau.
But yeah, that was super fun. But yes, with all that being said, my dudes, does someone here who really shouldn't be the one that gives the recaps every time want to give the recap?
Me.
today?
Me. The person you're describing is me.
He's, I mean, it makes him happy. Like, why we gotta take away his treats?
Oh
It's
my
just
God.
cruel.
We're giving him a chance in this world, and you're saying he can't have it.
We're the only chance he's got in this godforsaken world.
Okay, I didn't say that part. I was just saying we're giving
What
him
I'm
a chance.
what I'm hearing is, please God,
I
don't
did.
make us do the recap.
What you're hearing
Yeah,
is,
for
if
you.
you make me do the recap, I'm gonna say booba at least 25 times.
You think Lindo won't? Go ahead, Lindo. What happened last time?
But
So
use boober
Booba,
like you're talking
anyway.
about. But use
And
boober
it's like-
like it's fucking rock bottom.
So we began with the party surrounding Kuzan, who was unconscious on the floor because of the fight in the previous session. If you're unaware about that, go watch the previous session.
Oh fuck.
Anyway, Luca tried to heal the boy, and he got healed up. He was kind of pissed about it, so he made his way away with the Phylor's brother. I keep forgetting his name, but let's continue.
Yeah.
Um,
You want me to help you out with that?
no, it's fine.
Okay.
Like, I'll continue. Thanks
I got
for the
it.
help.
You got it, buddy.
As that was happening, Meili noticed her dancer friend, whose name I've forgotten to pronounce, and mouthed an apology. And Meili noticed her, went up to her, and was like, "What's going on? Why did you say sorry?" And Mako, I think her name is, hoped that the two of them were still all right, and eventually she'll find out what she did, and hopefully away from the rest of the group. And Mako also asked if Meili could get her parasol, which was upstairs on the outside balcony, which Meili did. And when she went upstairs, she saw an upset Clem who walked right past her, and then she saw a Prem who was also upset. And the two of them talked, and Prem basically confessed, and it turns out it was an anime level of misunderstanding that she was experiencing in the Fire Nation. Who knew? Meili asked Prem what she liked about Clem, and honestly, the only thing we got was he's nice. Other than that, we couldn't get a response. And then Melee talked about love and peaches, and it was a really beautiful metaphor, which I can't do justice. Go watch the previous session. The main point was
Love is like a peach. That's it. That's all.
yeah. Okay, I guess you don't have to watch the previous session anyway. Melee basically asked Prim to figure out what she likes about Clem, or find someone else who could be a good match. AKA my boy Luca just saying. The two decided to get some drinks and take their mind off men. The rest of the party decided on a date to leave, which would be tomorrow in the early morning, I think, or late night. I'm not sure. It was when the sky would be dark. Ichibei decided to continue his date because nothing's gonna cock block him, and made sure that there will be no more distractions. So he and Ryan headed upstairs to get some drinks. Jin and Akira talked to the Fire Lord, and Jin and Akira informed the Fire Lord of the date that they would be leaving, while Luca headed upstairs to talk to the Fire Lord's brother. And Nuan decided to follow Luca because she still has her daddy issues, but her uncle issues have been solved. Jin and Akira mentioned to the Fire Lord that they would be leaving on Air Bison, which the Fire Lord was like, yeah, no, I'm down for that. Unfortunately, Square wasn't. Seriously, we need to figure out her name. It's like being a real issue in my head, like, what's her name?
Who fucking needs a name?
Listen, I want to know. Someone asked for her name. Anyway, eventually they were able to convince Square that they'll be leaving. And during when the sky is dark, morning or night, I'm not sure still. And made sure that people would be unaware and that no one would know that the Fire Lord will be leaving, so no secret Black Ring attacks. And while Luca was upstairs, she saw the Fire Lord's brother. The two of them waved, and then Luca looked out the window, saw some archers, and then connected dots and was like, "Get down, Mr. President." The arrow missed, hit the ground, and Nuan was like, "You almost killed my uncle, you fucks." And Ichibei was like, "You ruined my date. You almost ruined my dates. You fuck." And so the two of them went outside and they destroyed the Yuyan archers. Let's just put it like that. Nuam bludgeoned one of them with the pole arm. And then they got tied up while Ichibei went back to his date because, you know, nothing is going to stop him. Nothing will cock block him. Meili continued to drink alongside Yuki and Prim. As for the Union archers, they were tied up and made sure that the death pills were taken away, then interrogated. The first two were the third one was successful, as Akira was able to confirm that the archer was lying, and then threatened him by almost burning him and making him stare at his non-existent eyes. And the archer admitted they were a Black Ring member sent to assassinate the Fire Lord's brother to, you know, make more tension between the Water Tribe and the Fire Nation. And he was promptly knocked out, and the Fire Lord's brother told Jin, Akira, and Luca that he'll be locked up along with the other people in the prison cells. The Fire Lord's brother suggested that, you know, they should stay here for the night and stay safe in his compound, which the party took up his offer.
His name is Shion.
I'm gonna continue calling him the Fire Lord's brother anyway. Ichibei and Ryan had sexy ninja times. The mask stays on. Jin and Luca had to talk outside and agreed that invading was not a good idea, and getting the airship. And were more for the idea of uniting the Southern Water Tribes. Jin told Luca about his past and how he was betrayed, and how that fake Jin that was mentioned in Omashi was most likely his former best friend. And Luca was like, the party will fight alongside Jin when the time comes. And Jin talked some more about his backstory and the reason why he was pissed at the Avatar. And then Jin also talked about how his original idea was stealing the Avatar, which I'm like, yeah, that's a Jin idea.
I feel attacked.
You know it's true. You admitted it. Anyway, eventually they talked about morals and motivations. It was a really good conversation. Just watch the stream. And eventually they headed to their separate rooms. In the morning, everyone began their preparations to head off. And while they were on their way to the Ember Isles, they noticed that there was a parade going on, and Nuon's ring was burning and left a mark on her. And as that happened, they quickly made their way to the Fireless Villa, and that's all I remember.
I love how today one of the biggest things for like recaps was go and watch the last episode.
Listen, do you
it's my
want people
favorite.
to watch them?
S tier recap.
Oh, but when
Like,
I
these
do
people
it,
listen.
I still recap.
when I do it, it's Squeaky. Do you really take this job seriously? The one you don't fucking pay me for?
I don't pay Lindo either. He has less of a reason to do it. But yes, here you go, Lindo. I'm gonna give you 3 more up.
Well,
I'm gonna delete the table for you, Lindo. That's what I'm gonna do.
I appreciate that.
No problem, man. I'm gonna bring it back though, just for solidarity purposes. And I'm gonna give you 3 of your crazy Lindo splations.
I am 15 away from a fake card, I think.
There you go. There you go.
Hey.
If you're ever gonna be able to get one, who's to say? But yes, and
Don't
also
curse the
apparently
dream, man.
something just appeared on top of Lord Jian's manor. What could it possibly be?
Yeah, it's time. I have no fucking clue, but we're gonna roll it and find out. It's actually too big to properly roll, but it's a 10.
A
That's
50%
not
chance.
bad.
That's a 50% chance, yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's a coin flip.
With all that being said, like what was just said, you guys did, by the end of things, make your way into the Ember Isles last time. However, I did mention to you guys at that point, if there was anything you guys wanted to do before leaving, you could make sure to do it. I'm going to assume that going to the Ember Isles, you guys would have taken all of your fleet of friends with you, which would include, of course, like your bison horde, your assortment of airbenders, your Isha. I'm just gonna assume that all of those had gone to the Ember Isles with you. But is there anything in particular you guys want to do in the Fire Nation capital city before you guys leave?
No, I'm good.
I'm good.
Beach episode.
Last I checked. I mean,
Jen, did you want to do
There's-
anything?
Let's go steal the airship. I'm kidding. I got nothing to do.
There's one thing I probably would have
I'm
done,
good.
but since Ryan's here with us, it doesn't fucking matter. I've been meaning to ask her about this demon face pendant at some point or another.
Ooh, I guess we'll have to find out at some point.
Yeah, she'll
I would
probably just
say-
be like, that's a nice physical representation of us.
I would say that whenever you would ask about that, she would probably where is that demon face pendant at?
It is a gray blip on my board.
Where's your gray blip board? There it is. Ah, what are you doing? Shut up.
I feel that.
I'll kill
I
you.
understand that.
Man, when the
Nice.
dog
Screw
said
Dante.
bark, bark,
Dante.
I really felt.
See, that's actually a Dante pendant. What it does is shut the fuck up.
Jesus Christ.
But no, it's fine. I have
Oh
no.
my God.
What's up, man? What you
No, it's just you said shut up to your dog.
Yeah, I did.
It hurt my feelings.
I fucking he needs to learn.
No, that's fair.
By the way, I have noticed that we have this head thing on you for a long time, but like we haven't
Head.
actually ever seen you with any sort of head armor on. But it's funny. It's okay. I'll let you still
It's
gain the
pretty funny.
benefits of it. I'll
Of
allow
head?
it. You'll still have the benefits of head.
I'll still get head.
You'll still get head.
Hey.
He just ticked off the hide helmet in his character box. That's all.
Alrighty. So, if no one wants to do anything, I'm gonna go ahead and gather up all of the NPCs from the Fire Nation and move them over to a different part of the board so that we have some new space to work with. Da-da-da-da. We no longer have to be in Lord Gion's home. You guys never went to the basement, but that's fine. Who needs to go to the basement? You guys made him happy. He's a happy boy now. You don't no basement time. You only go to
These
the
guys are
basement if
fucking
bad
assholes.
things happen.
Why is Noan's family full of fucking assholes?
I don't know, man.
Because
who's
Avatar
to
and
say?
ass both start with A.
I mean, I guess that is true.
They both do
yeah,
start with
Dante.
that same letter.
Da-da-da-da-da.
I can't argue that logic. I mean, I could,
I mean, I could and I should, but I'm not.
but I refuse to on principle. On the principle, I don't want to do it.
Alrighty, I have moved everybody away so that I may start placing down more things. But now that we are sure that we're not going to be doing anything in the capital city, I guess I can move the capital city away forever. Goodbye, Fire Nation capital city. We'll never miss you.
Hey, get the fuck out! Let's go to the beach.
It's like the first time we've changed major maps in like a long ass time.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Been a while.
Luca doesn't come with us because they can't swim.
Yep.
Wait, what?
Luca dies.
Luca stays because it's too hot here for Luca. It's just
Yeah. It's just just like maybe I shouldn't, guys, because reasons.
I can't choose between the trousers and the bikini. I can wear both.
There we are. Alrighty. So, going back toward the things I've already shown you. Again, just as the recaps had said, you guys would notice that there is a large gathering happening on the beach of the Ember Isles. Seemingly like there is a large parade almost happening down there, as well as other sorts of different types of merriment. God, it's terrible. Why would we ever want to come here during merry times? It does seem as if whenever Nuam was making her way over, that something had caused her black ring to glow almost like red hot and scorch her, which again, hers never usually does. Whenever she's been holding them, you guys have noticed the heat come out of it, but she never has, and she is the Avatar. What the heck? But after seeing the mark that was made on her, you guys had decided to avoid the crowds with the bison and make your way over toward the main section of where the Fire Lord's like summer palace would be, or summer home, or whatever you would call it, off in the further a little bit into the actual island. And upon getting there, each of you would jump off, getting to the beach area at the bottom of it, where most of the bison could actually move around. But yeah, as you guys are getting there, it is still under here. I love this little map thing underneath the table, like this little infinity bag. I can't move it. It's stuck there forever, but I can still pull maps out of it. I love it.
Well, thank God.
Da-da-da-da.
Thank God the infinite bag is still usable.
As you guys would all have began to land, you would note that who is on the same bison as Nuan? Who was there before? I think we had said that that Mei Li was on there. Is anybody else on the same bison?
Oh,
sorry, Tristan was telling me something about his sandwich.
I'm basically wondering who all is on the same bison as Nuan. I know that Mei Li had said that she was before, so we can assume that they're on Bao. Who, by the way, would have gotten his new his actual
Saddle.
thing. Let me get the
Yay.
saddle form.
Bao have saddle.
See, let's
Bao is
get
strong.
Bao's saddle form. I mean, technically, the saddle form does have better stats than the other form, so
Bao is strong.
Bao is stronger. Look at that boy. But yes, upon that being said, anybody else other than Mei Li? Okay. So Mei Li,
I'll be on Bao.
you wait until you wait.
I'm having some laggy issues right now. Hold on 1 second. I gotta restart something because I'm hearing. I'm sorry. 1 second. I'll
You
be
go
right back.
restart, my dude. You wait until I ask 4 times, then go okay, moving on, and then you fucking
Starting great. This is great.
I love it.
It's fine. Everything is fine.
I somehow got fries that I didn't even know I got. This is a great night. Where's my sandwich? Wait, hold on 1 sec.
Serve this situation.
Oh, I brought the Gotox. You know what? There's now a Godox on Ember Isles. There they are.
It's gonna follow us forever now. I think everything's fixed.
There we go. Let's put like a couple more Godox. There we are. There we go.
At least 16 more Godoks.
But yes, so we're going to assume at that point then that the people who are on Bao are Mei Li, Nuan, and Jin then. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Making sure, because I wanted to have the confirmation here. Bao could technically hold on to one other person, so I'm going to say that Oma is also there. Because Jin is there.
Yeah.
As you guys would have landed, it has been around 2 to 3 days. If you guys remember, since you guys had left the capital, you guys had gone through the area that would have taken the better part of a month to make this trip. But you guys have made it in around 2 days, a little bit over. As you guys have pulled up from where you were going to land originally, because of Nuan getting that burn onto her. You guys move forward, going over to the area. As soon as you guys get closer to the royal summer home here, you do note that Nuan begins to let out cries again, as if the ring that she had seemingly is holding is flaring up once more. As you guys are getting ready to land, she seems it almost just comes like again just out of nowhere as she stands up while on top of Bao, seemingly holding on to the hand that she has the ring on. As this goes on, I'd like to know, do you guys want to do anything while she does this?
That fucking ring off.
You're gonna try to pull the ring off?
Yeah.
All right.
It's on fire.
You stand up, I guess, on Bao as well.
Is there for me to just reach over that? I have to stand up on the flying bison.
I mean, she just stood up on the flying bison, so she.
Can't be that bad.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just making
Jin will
sure.
stand up.
All right.
Yeah.
Jin, you stand up on the flying bison. You make you try reaching over toward Nuan to try to drag this thing off of her finger. You have your hand clasp around the area where it's at. As you do, Jin, you feel as if whenever you grab onto it, looking at your little arm thingy, you have like some wrappings on it, right? Like you have like some wrappies and stuff like that on it. Are we just going to assume that you have some sort of thin glove or something there?
Sure. Let's go with that.
Jin, as you grab onto the ring, you immediately see a small bit of smoke rising from your fingers.
Oh, come on. Why would they make it like this?
I would like you to please attempt a. I would like you to please attempt a physique roll. I would like you to do it with disadvantage.
Oh, well, gee, awesome.
I mean, you're really good at physique, though. You could get it.
Fair.
As a
Oh,
19.
come on. Come on. Let's just ask. No. Come on.
Hey!
Hey,
You're
hey,
fine.
unnatural 20.
You know what the best part about that is?
What?
The roll for it was a 20 for the best possible outcome, which I didn't, which honestly would not have been anywhere close to me thinking would actually happen. As
Awesome.
you pull it off, you try to keep hold of it, but you cannot. As you pull it off of Nuon's finger, she seems to have stumbled back a bit. You drop the ring and stable her onto the bison so that neither of you fall off. As the ring falls onto Bao's little section there. Does not fall off, does not go into the sands, does not like teleport into the ether, nothing like that happens. However, you do see that there is a very slight hint of smoke coming up from Bao's saddle. As the four of you actually do land. Mei Li, Bao's saddle seems to be slightly singeing and smoking.
Sorry, she's just filing the complaint about our fucked up order for our food.
Oh, was it that bad? Holy shit.
Like, both our orders got fucked up.
What happened? What did you guys order?
She's missing a soup.
Ooh.
And my sandwich is completely wrong.
Oh,
Ah.
that's, yeah.
If it was one thing, that's kind of, it's whatever, right? But when it's two things, it's a pain in the ass.
Of course.
And when it's three things, it's just a fucking, now you're just going to go back there yourself.
I will
Alright,
set
she's
set
back.
up stuff while we're doing things.
You?
No, she's back at her desk now.
She's back? Okay.
Okay, I'm here. What do you want from my life?
Bao's saddle's starting to singe because Nuon's ring started catching fire, and Jin
Cool.
threw it onto the saddle.
Oh, good job!
But do you want me? What you want me to have it burn her finger off?
Fire out!
Just pick it up. You pick it up.
You
pick
call
it up with your
you
wing.
call for Luca, who is unfortunately on we're gonna say this one, and its name is
Of course.
Dude.
The one air
Cake.
bison that catches fire is the one that we choose to not put a water bender on.
There we go. We
Right.
put Luca's on Cake the air bison.
We didn't take Duncan with us, did we?
You could have called it M.
No.
M the bison.
Oh no, you see M the bison is this one.
We didn't
Oh,
take
okay. That's the one
We
that's
didn't
carrying Isha, I'm sure.
No, M can't carry anyone. It's a baby.
Oh,
Can't
okay.
take. We didn't take Duncan with us, did we?
Everybody's. I believe that whenever you guys had said you were leaving, you guys had told me you were taking all of your crew that is around you. So I will say, let me go ahead and grab each of the ones that. would possibly-
Duncan's whole thing is I'm gonna totally protect the Avatar. Well, here she is, sir.
I mean, Bao isn't the Avatar.
Bao also
The
we know so many
Avatar
people.
is here with us on Bow! What kind of bullshit, sir?
Bison shit.
Excuse me.
I'm here to protect the
Excuse
Avatar.
me.
Except I'm gonna go to the taxi 5 cars away from her. That makes sense.
you.
That makes sense. God, I hate my life. Okay.
That's why I was asking who was on Bao, man.
Oh.
Sorry, you understand that when they fuck up your order, you gotta get to that shit stat.
I get you. I definitely.
Now I
get
got
you.
these fucking fries I didn't even fucking want.
Fucking,
getting
I
the
guess.
Let me just let me grab the people before anyone says I guess I'm doing this or I guess I'm doing that.
I said, I guess we're just gonna sit here.
Yes,
your
you
soup
are
is
gonna
resolved.
sit there.
Alright, it's not a complaint. I'm just mad.
Perfect. Now you'd be mad at your soup and the fact your bison's gonna catch fire.
These fries fucking suck.
And Xiam would have brought his Yuzu. 2D is obviously there. I don't think anyone else would have made their way.
Squeaky sounds like a grump. Fox Spirit 04. I just spent over $40 on a takeout order for it to be all fucking wrong. You would be a grumpy too. I ordered my grilled cheese sandwich. It comes with a side of soup, but I ordered another side of soup because I wanted more soup. They give me fries.
Marcel would not be here.
I'd
'cause
like
he
a
is
soup.
watching
Okay,
the
here you go.
thing.
Hand you a potato.
Here's potato. Here's a potato. Here's the funny thing, Anthony. It was a tomato soup.
Oh,
Here is your
I want
your group of fucking crazy amounts
No.
of random NPCs. There we go.
It was just like, I want a tomato soup. You want a potato group? That's
As-
funny in my head.
As you would go to land, the other bison would also be landing as well. These would be the ones that were not carrying Nuon, so they would be not in as much of a hurry to land because, you know, the burn that happened to Nuon. As the others would begin to land, see, the thing with it is, Melee, before let me kind of get you like back up as to what happened. You guys just landed. The ring has just landed in the saddle, and tiny bits of smoke seems to be coming up from the saddle.
Okay, so my air bison has not burst into flames.
no. Sorry, just
Pick the
stingy
fucking
slightly.
ring up and get it off the saddle.
Yeah.
Off the saddle.
Get the fuck off.
Yeet that
We
fucker
need an-
off the saddle.
We need a waterbender to get this ring off the saddle. No, I'm playing.
Look, look. I thought we were in the air. I thought it was on fire, and if I couldn't get a waterbender, I was gonna start bapping it with Kometsu. Okay, we're just.
No, I get you. I get you. I get you.
And now
I
that
wanted to
we're
make sure to let you know exactly what was happening because you were
Also,
gone.
give me Kometsu.
There's Kometsu.
So now that we've established what is going on, picks up the ring and yeets that fucker off the bison, like throws it over her shoulder. She don't give a fuck.
As you pick up the ring and you yeet it, which direction are you yeeting it?
Southwest.
You're south. You just said just south.
South, yeah, south.
Okay, because you guys would have landed on the beach, like I mentioned before. So
In the fucking ocean.
That's basically what I'm saying. Yes, is that you just yeeted it into the ocean.
Don't. Never. We'll find it. Don't worry.
We'll find
It's
it.
fine.
Don't worry. If you
Yeah,
need
we'll-
it will be there. Maybe.
We'll fucking just follow the bubble trail.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
You're
Next
gonna
time I
worry
burn down my
about
bison gen.
As you land, you just Jin gets some Nuon off of the bison. You yeet the thing into the water, and then Oma's just sort of just still standing like, oh my.
Well, that sure happened.
You do see that the other bison are landing up a little bit to the north as people are making their way to you. They wouldn't have had any of the knowledge as what happened with you guys. They wouldn't have even known why you guys veered off course, because of, you know, the fact that they weren't there. So I would say at this point that we're gonna say that Ichibe, Akira, Luca, you guys would probably, among all of them, since you guys are the ones who are in the party, you guys would make your way there. And we'll also say Duncan, because Duncan did like, I want to protect Arbiter. And we'll also say that that Yaru went. He's gonna come with you guys. Good job, Yaru, for being around whenever I was looking at things.
Thank you for being within eyesight.
Hell yeah, moving on up in the world. Fuck your sister. Fuck your sister.
No.
She's not invited.
He was mostly
I
just
said
me
my
saying.
harem.
It was mostly just me saying who was the quickest person to make it here, and it's like, oh yeah, the fucking jacked ass, fucking completely physically fit boy over here.
No, it's okay. Mei-Lee's harem is slowly becoming a reality, and Oma and Nuon. Where's
Right.
Yuki?
Yuki was on the one with
Prim.
we'll say Prim, yes.
Okay, that's fair.
Which did not happen to have Clem on it. Clem was on a different one.
That's fair. Excuse me.
But yes,
That's fair. No, it's okay. This is just my harem. This is just my beach harem episode. What I've
As-
always wanted.
as you guys get down there, the others again, all of you would make your way down to see that currently Jin is looking at Nuon's hand, which has a decently substantial looking mark on it. The mark itself, Jin, as you look at the hand that the ring was on, seems to be completely blackened over, as if it was charred, completely charred. As this happens, of course, I'm sure that both Luca and Duncan would be over and be like, water bending, meh, and attempt to do any sort of healing. Duncan, of course, only being able to do minor heals, but Luca being able to do much better. As the two of them begin to try to heal Nuon's finger, the mark does not go away. It's fine now. It doesn't hurt anymore, but it's uncomfortable. It's like there's something there.
Why would they make these things?
Isn't it supposed to only get hot around me?
Hey, you think you would have set yourself on fire a long time ago?
I've never really felt the heat off of them before. Like, at all.
I don't know. Stuff like this is far beyond me. Well, as long as you're all right, I guess.
After the healing does happen, she just sort of like has her hand up as, again, to each of you who are here would be able to see the mark around her finger where the ring was, just completely blackened. But you guys, it seems like she's fine. Melee, you look over to the side where you yeeted the ring to. There is a steady stream of bubbles seemingly coming up from there. not like a massive amount or anything, but like, you know, that's like a little bit of bloop 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 bloop.
Let's see. Here's what we can do. Because like I totally know where I threw the ring because I totally planned this from the start. You see, it's over there. We can totally go and get it right now, but it's probably hot if it's creating bubbles in ocean water. And if it catches somebody else's attention, we might just freaking lose it forever. He wants to be a genius and go get it for me.
You see Duncan just go, I have it. As he makes his way over to the water, you see him immediately just like step down. A tendril of water comes up from there and seemingly dips itself into the other water. As he does this, you see that there is steam rising up from it as he engulfs it into the little tendril that he made. But the ring does come out of the water and flop down onto the sand as he just sort of looks at it like, that is far too hot for anyone to do anything with right now.
You keep looking at the ring, you're seeing the sands turning to fucking glass at this point.
Yeah.
Can I just take one more moment to fucking whinge about my goddamn food? Look at the picture in the RP chat for my fucking grilled cheese.
Hold on. This saga is
God.
What the fuck? That's not even food.
That's not a grilled cheese. That's like a bird. That's a bird
Hold on,
slice of something.
I think that
roadkill. Are you out of your mind?
I think that they need to see the saga that's going on right now. Let me go ahead and grab that picture really quick.
I'm sorry.
Show the fucking stream. This goddamn grilled cheese.
Upload my sandwich that has 2 chicken strips in it instead of a fucking actual chicken sandwich.
Let me show Tristan's sandwich. Yo, what the fuck? Okay.
So there's Squeaky's grilled cheese.
That's a $40. This would be some like kitchen nightmare shit.
Fucking disgusting. What the fuck is that? What is the burger? Is that a burger?
Here's the description of it. It was a grilled cheese with 3 cheeses on the bread, and then 4 cheeses inside.
So they decided to put 3 cheeses out the bread and 4 cheeses out the bread.
I don't know what the fuck they just gave me. But I decided to, like, after eating some of the fries and being angry because they didn't even salt them bitches, I was like, okay, well, they can't fuck with my grilled cheese. Little did I know.
It's like kitchen nightmares. They can't fuck up a grilled cheese. This guy can't fuck up boiling an egg. He fucked up boiling an egg.
Let me grab Tristan's here. There we go.
I'm so angry. Here's the thing. All this stuff surrounding it is the cheese.
And now there's 2 of them.
I made 2 of them.
That's not cheese. That's
my
like
my
crusted
chicken
sadness.
my
That's
chicken
not-
sandwich. We've got sandwiches and
What are
stuff
they
from
doing
them
to my
before.
fucking cheese?
I've got that. I've got
What
this
the
dish from them
fuck?
before. I've got this dish from them before, and it was like an actual whole chicken breast, and then they just fucking put 1.5 chicken strips in this time.
Who's gonna be fucking two?
No,
Who's
no.
gonna get two
Who's
fucking
the shit
dinosaur
that's making
attendees on
this?
my
Is he
to my
blind
fucking
and deaf?
Yo, what the fuck?
and illiterate?
Yo, they're lucky I
Well, he's
sent them
already
to
blind, but still.
They're lucky
Yo,
I
it's
sent them
okay.
the complaint before I opened my goddamn grilled cheese sandwich, because holy fuck.
Oh,
So these were the
Helen
reasons that
Keller would've
people
liked
were.
this.
These are the people that. This is the reason people were upset earlier, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Now you all know how justified I am.
That's
Yeah, fucking
actually
small.
disgusting. This is not food. This is a fucking mistake.
I love when my grilled cheese comes with a burnt cheese force field.
I thought you were
God,
gonna say
I love-
cheese
I-
force
force
field.
Shut
I
up.
love my favorite. My favorite kind of grilled cheese is the one that isn't grilled because it's protected by the cheese.
I mean, it's
No,
just cheese.
they took grilled cheese literally.
Yo, the fuck. Okay, I'm sorry.
No, no. it's-
I think we finished ranting.
Yeah.
God, that
I-
is
I
that's
think we're good.
that's rantable. What the fuck am I looking?
oh, right.
Anyway,
Yo, people,
yeah.
chicken strips are one thing. The grilled
Mhm.
cheese is
Bro.
just off.
But
Yeah.
yes, as a reminder, everybody is there. But
Mhm.
the ring has now plopped down in the middle of all of you. You guys look down at it. Nothing's sizzling. Nothing is turned into glass underneath it. But the water that was on it from where Duncan had just like tendrilled it, and where it had been submerged, seems to have evaporated off of it already.
Wow.
That is hot.
What does this mean?
Well,
Do we have one of those? Oh, there's the Bender guy. He probably doesn't know though, even though he used to be a part of the Black Rings.
You ask him like Yoru? You can definitely ask him.
Is the lady with him too?
She was here, but she didn't show up as quickly as you guys did.
No, that's fair.
She was on the bison, but he's the one that ran off this way.
he's one who just fucking skydived off.
He probably
He's been-
did, to be honest. Like he sees like them landing on the beach. He just goes okay, and then
He
whoosh.
hit the beach. He hit the beach head first.
He's the only one that beat
Nice.
Ichibei because Ichibei ran from the cottage. They flew over the beach and he jumped.
And he fucking nosedive.
He did a superhero landing on the ground.
Jesus Christ.
But he's an airbender, so it's fine.
Yeah. Because you did it on easy mode, I get it. All right, so
You've told us about these rings before. What exactly does this mean if it's meant to burn you when you're close to the Avatar?
That there? They normally do not do that, I don't think. I mean, they do get hot whenever they are supposed to lead us to the Avatar. But you see him sort of like show off his fingers and like everything on him, and finally you see him lift up his sleeve on his side there, and underneath it you see what appears to be a black mark on his bicep. Not bicep. God, what is the muscle? Fuck it, I don't care. On his arm. It's the similar one. It is the similar one to the tricep. There we go. Thank you. It is a similar one to the one that you see over here on Toa's. Like a similar, just like black ring around her arm. As he shows it to you guys go over to it. It's obvious that it is not an actual ring. It appears to be a tattoo of sorts or some sort of mark. But as he shows that off to you guys and puts it down, these are burnt into us by other things. But it seems like that ring just did the same thing to the Avatar. They are supposed to be a mark to show your allegiance to the Black Rings.
so what I'm hearing is it's a weird kind of fellowship ring.
Well,
Abla?
probably, but Also, why do these things burn people?
Again, the burn is supposed to be for finding the avatar. Whenever you are near, it burns to let you know. At least that's what I assumed that the rings did. My mark doesn't do anything like that. I've never
Was
had
your
one of the
sister-
rings.
Your sister has one, though.
She did. Again, it's supposed to burn whenever the avatar's around. Not to the extent of harm like that, though.
Oh, look at that. We got the lucky broken one.
Also, she had it for a long while before, and it didn't do that.
I didn't hear anyone else screaming in pain, so probably.
I did have it for several days, didn't I?
Hmm.
This wasn't this the one that we got from the spirit world?
I don't know. This. Yeah, we need to find someone who knows how to work these things. Someone understands how they're made.
Is there anyone like that?
Hey, you have to come from somewhere, right?
Hmm.
The Avatar didn't just magic them out of the ether, did he? Did he? I hope not.
From what we know, they're made of that something similar to that rock that we found, right? The one in the Earth Kingdom?
Mind that we do need to go. I need to go get my pickaxe back. Well, until then, we'll have to figure something out, I guess. I'm not picking that up. So
Does anyone have a very durable bottle? Like a
box.
Can't say I do.
Something with an extremely high melting point.
Yeah, like glass.
Oh,
I don't know.
I have glass.
You do have your glass oil container. I will say though, if this thing is hot enough to burn and like singe things, maybe not putting it inside of your oil.
Yeah.
There is a. You guys do know that there is a summer home right up the hill from you. You guys could potentially find something there.
Fuck yeah, let's go.
Okay. As you guys sort of like gather yourself around, Duncan looks over to it and he like settles himself over by the stone here. I can watch it until you guys find something to put it in. I don't want anyone to show up behind us and grab it.
All right.
I mean, fair.
Besides, I'm the only one that can move it currently. As he seems to stand and wait, do you guys want to? I want to rejoin your group up at the top.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You guys begin to start making your way, leading Bao up to where the other air bison are. Upon doing so, you are immediately met with a couple of them who try rushing down since landing, but you guys let them know that everything is somewhat okay. You just need to get something from the from some sort of container to place the that ring into, and you catch a few of them up on things. I will say that as you guys go a little bit further up, one person that you guys do meet is Toa as she goes to get back to her brother. But upon you guys, I'm sure, asking her anything she would know about the mark that is now on Nuan's finger, she would tell you a similar story to Yoru, that both of them have a sort of mark on them. For her, hers was actually more of a physical presence until you guys snapped it off and nearly threw her into a ravine. But mostly the marks underneath them are, again, very similar to tattoos. Which tattoos on airbenders aren't usually something that people really think too much on, but you know. As you guys get up to the top, you guys would see that the royals of the Fire Nation would be waiting up at the top, staring downward, waiting for you guys to say exactly what had happened or what was going on down there. But upon getting yourselves up, it doesn't take you guys long to explain that you need some sort of a glass container. And again, looking for anything glass or metal, something that could, again, hold something like this without risking melting or burning in some way. Luckily, you're in the Fire Nation, because the Fire Nation has plenty of that shit.
Oh yeah.
They go in some. You see that they go inside. They seem to grab a small metal container. Seems to be a jar of sorts, like a small jar used for probably candle lighting fluid or things like that, like any sort of oils like that. But as they hand it off to you, it is very small enough for just something like that. Who would like to rush that down to Duncan?
I will glide down.
You will do your glidey thing. You'll wee.
It's really fast.
It's true. You are the fastest person here with the glider.
Wee.
As you jump up with the thing, you land down next to where Duncan is. As you do go to land, since this is the first time you've really used this outside of the main city, you will notice that as you go to land near the water, some of the water closest to you does slightly seem to freeze over as you land.
Huh. Is that because of him or because of the staff?
It is because of your staff.
Excuse me.
That is because of your staff, because your staff is a cold
Okay.
staff.
Hell yeah, it is.
As you land, you get Duncan to maneuver the ring into the small container, and then you slap that cap on it after filling it up with a little bit more water. Like, hey, maybe this will cool it down. I don't fucking know.
Oh hell yeah! Maybe we should throw a couple shards of ice in there for safe bet.
Have we figured anything out about it? Guessing that's a no.
No, no. And if they did, I was kind of a, airbenders for airheads.
Airheaded it might be something you like telling people, but you do think about a lot of things. I'm sure that if it was something that was incredibly important, you would have got it.
Probably. I like to hope so. I'd like to hope that I can retain some sort of important information.
Either that,
Instead
or
of trying to look good all the
or
time.
you feel really comfortable around your friends enough that you feel that they would have gotten the information if you didn't.
It's not the first time I've shirked adult responsibilities to have fun and be selfish. You would know.
Let's see how much longer we can do something like that, where things are. With what just happened, I'm sure that this island's going to be more complicated than we thought it was going to be.
And here I thought I was going to actually have a vacation for once. Oh well.
If there's any place for a vacation, the Ember Isles is where you need to go, from what I've heard.
Yeah, that's what I've heard too. I think, is this my first time here?
Yep.
And here I thought the first time I'd come surrounded by beautiful men, and it's on a job. Oh well, can't look a gift bison in the mouth.
Well, we have to get rid of that curse that's going over Nuan and Akira, but who's to say we need to leave immediately after?
I mean, they're waiting for us. I mean, yeah, it's gonna probably it's gonna be it's gonna take a lot longer to go back up than it did for me to come down, but
I was more meaning after we're done with everything. We don't have to leave immediately.
I'll think about it.
Yeah.
Then let's go. I said I was going to watch that thing, and currently that thing is in your possession.
So now you have to watch me? Aren't you the lucky one?
As you walk away, he just says, "Always good to have an excuse." As he walks after you. The two of you begin to make your way from the beach area up. You decide not to just use your glider to make your way all the way back.
Well, how am I gonna get him back up?
Exactly.
Exactly. Instead, we're gonna pass by a food court. Look at that fucked up grilled cheese? What kind of fuck grilled cheese?
They don't have
Okay.
to cook on this island?
What the fuck? How do you fuck up a grilled cheese?
It opens up the fucking Avatar skip the dishes app.
Anywho.
I'm gonna start placing bison in the area that has the plains over there. They're off grazing. They're doing their
Here's the thing, I'm
their
complaining and I'm
bison
still
best.
eating it.
Yeah, I mean, I still do.
I mean, you're hungry, man. You don't need to. You need to wait on more
Once you get
food.
past the cheese force field, the actual grilled cheese sandwich is good.
Upon getting all of the other bison off to the side area over there, eventually you guys would be joined again by Tikal and by Isha with Hoka coming right after. As soon as I can find Tikal, I don't even know where the fuck she went. She's somewhere in all these bison, I'm sure. Any minute now. I don't know where she went. She's dead. Okay, so but as
She's dead and she wants us to go on without her.
she's dead and she wants to go on without her, guys. This is be honest.
Yeah.
But you guys are able to see that the that Tikal and the bison would be somewhat fine over where they are. Guru Kara would go and aid her in settling everyone where they're now standing. And the royals of the Fire Nation seem to have at least made their way into their cottage, which I say cottage, but it is a cottage for them. It is very much a very large building with probably enough room for each of you to be able to sleep in if there's enough area. You're not sure if it has many bedrooms, but the bedrooms they do have are probably wide enough or large enough for each of you to be able to stay in. But upon you guys making your way back, and upon Melee rushing off to go and collect Duncan, it seems as if the two that Ichibe you would know to be the two Oni would basically look over toward everyone, check out the Lord Jiang going inside before starting to make their way down the road, leaving the area, as if they are going to look for anything. Do you want to say anything to them as they go to
Kometu's an
leave?
Oni?
Kometu is obviously an Oni. He was
Oh
left
my
behind.
God.
He was left behind whenever Squeaky like freaking flew into the air. You see? Oh, there she is. She's on the other side of fucking. There we are. I found Tikal. But yes, do you want to say anything to them as they leave, Ichibe?
I don't know what I would say to them.
I'm just asking. As they would make their way away, you would see that they would make their way down the road, heading off toward the beach that you guys had left before. Other than that, the other people who are here, Yuki seems to have been brought inside with those of the people here, because out of everybody here, Yuki is also the decently like the fourth most important person, like behind like the actual royalty. But as that goes down, Clem seems to have waited outside as Prim is going to get Yuki and like settled, and he has decided I'll go help the livestock as he makes his way off toward the bison. With that being said, everybody else is here in the front area of the cabin, quote unquote. I'd like to know what would you guys like to go and do. At the moment, the only other person that would have left would probably be the royal procession leader, who would be going off to collect any sort of authority on the island and let them know who has now landed.
I mean, I don't think there's any major goal until we go to the dragon, so I guess I'm just chilling. If nobody in the group's talking with I'll chill. We'll see who else is talking in the group. And
also,
I'll add to
apparently,
their conversation.
freaking Ryan is over here with the goat oxes. I didn't even notice her over there.
Yeah, she
Oh.
got eaten up.
Oh,
Nice catch. I wasn't even gonna do it. I was waiting to see what was gonna happen.
Well, I guess I could ask her where they think the Oni are going, but I don't know.
That is up to you. Akira, you would know again that the area you're in obviously is a place that a lot of people know about. This is the area that the Fire Lord keeps his summer home. Obviously, he hasn't used it in quite a while. Your family is not in charge of this area. Your family does own the entire island, but anything on this section is usually considered Fire Nation royal property. And there are people who usually are living here year round to make sure that the area here is taken care of, that the yard keeping is done, that the housekeeping is done, and yada yada yada. That everything is usually stocked up with. The beach that you guys had just left is the major public beach of the area. However, there are plenty of private beaches all throughout the island that you have access to. One of them including the one that you guys were just at, the Royal Private Beach, which is the one just down to the south. But other than that, the only thing that you would know is that the Ember Island players, as well as their theater, are located on the other side of the island. Which the island is big, but it's not that big. You could get there in decent time.
Okay. And dumb question. How far are we from my villa?
Your villa is not amazingly far away. Again, it is closer to the area that the Ember Island players have their theater, mostly for the fact of your mother is actually in charge of that area. Your mother is not the leader of the Ember Island players, but she kind of owns the Ember Island players.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So it would be around there.
So you know, as a theater kid, so humor me, Mom.
Heck yeah. Like, I always wish you could be a theater kid, but then you lost your eyesight. I'm kidding.
But then you lost your fucking eyes.
Oh, they feel like rough stones. Want to touch them?
They
I
haven't.
don't
They
know.
haven't created thermal braille yet. You'll never be an actor.
Thermal braille.
Jesus Christ.
This guy can put thermal paste all over the script.
That would cool it too much.
I mean, here's the thing. He would be able to see the darkness that the cooling would be. You see,
would it be feasible for me to try and get to the part of the island that my family has control over?
If you wanted to, you could. At the moment, let me remind everybody what the current plan is. That way, that everybody's on the same page.
Yeah.
At the moment,
remind me.
Only thing that you guys really need to do is figure out where on the island is the best place for you to channel your connection with the spirits. So basically, whatever part of this island is the most familiar to you is where you can start trying to commune with the dragon. And whenever you do that, that is where Nuwan also has to be with you. But once you guys can do that, you also need to let the Fire Lord and his brother know where that is, so that they can be around you during the time, because they're like worried about shit and stuff.
And you said that my place is closer, or no?
It is on the other side of the island.
All right. No, because I just want to make sure that
nothing on this island is too far away for you to want to go to. Like you can get anywhere. I would just like to. I guess that's a big thing. As a kid, Akira, where do you think you would have spent the most time on this island? Your villa, or would you have like any sort of areas around that you would be sort of connected to, like any sort of beaches that you might have liked, or any sort of like areas like in the wilds you might have liked, or like maybe the theater itself? Where do you think Akira would have been at most of the time?
Well, I would say, since let's see, we're going on the fact that he hasn't left the Fire Nation before.
Mhm.
So whenever he would go to the Ember Islands, before he lost his sight, he would kind of be all over the place. But after, the only two places he would be at would be either his villa or the theater, since he enjoys the theater. So either of those two places would be the only two places of, I guess, after the age of 11.
And one big thing,
So-
where would you have done most of your firebending training? Because as somebody who a lot of people have looked at as like one of the like premier firebenders in around, like you obviously did a lot of work to train yourself that way. Do you think you would have had a place at your villa, or do you think you would have had like a beach somewhere? Oh, the villa. Okay.
It would easily be the villa. It has the most space. It doesn't it's protected, since they have, even nobles have some sort of little guard set up, so he'd feel safe there. It wouldn't make sense. It wouldn't make sense to practice firebending in a theater.
Yeah, definitely. All right then. Trying to make sure that everything's good. All right. So yeah, do you want to go and let the the others know that you're wanting to do that, or do you want to just go there to let your family and them know that you're potentially having royalty as guests come over soon?
I would want to take I'd want to take a few people with me, just if not the entire party, just to be like, hey, we're coming over, or we're here, or
Okay.
whatever. So phones don't exist. Phones don't exist in this one, so it's
So
just,
you want to take some people over to prepare your family.
yes,
And let them know.
yes.
Gotcha. Let me make sure that I have. There we go.
My God.
Hmm?
Hang on a second. Abel just had a nightmare.
Oh, no problem.
Hang on, I got it.
Pupper.
Abel, what's wrong? You spooked.
He did a spooky. Gives me enough time to make sure I have this thing ready.
They refunded us $30 for our fucked up orders.
They didn't refund all of it?
Almost all of it,
Look,
but we
I
didn't. We
look
didn't
at
talk
my
about the grilled
sandwich by the
cheese.
time I fucking filed the
Yeah.
complaint.
Okay.
Yeah, so we got nearly full refund, and honestly, that's pretty good.
That's very good.
Considering that we still ate it, I'm okay with spending $7 for food.
Definitely. I was under the impression that you had told them your whole order was fucking off.
I probably would have if I looked at my sandwich before I had filed the complaint.
Because if that would have been me, I was like, no, you're giving me every fucking thing. Look at this shit.
Look at this fucking burnt ass flake cheese crust.
Look at
Yeah,
this
sorry about
actual
that.
I'm
garbage.
still eating it. I'm still eating it, but like,
Imagine if they responded to us saying, "Well, you ordered a grilled cheese, so you got it."
yeah, you grilled the actual fucking cheese.
I would have been so fucking mad.
Now take it,
I would have actually called them. I would have actually drove down to Ricky's and been like, "What the fuck is wrong with you guys?"
Here's the thing though, like the picture that I had shared, like it makes it look like the sandwich is like minuscule compared to all the cheese. That's because they also cut it fucked. That's just literally the corner of the bread, but the other half is like all bread and not as much force field.
I just love how FOMO sends a message just saying who brutalized your grilled cheese.
Yo, someone took a hammer to her grilled cheese while it was on the fucking frying pan.
I like to imagine that it's just some worker fed up and he's like, you know what? Fuck this customer.
Today's my last day. I don't give a fuck anymore.
Like once
Fuck
you
her
take
friend.
off,
Fuck whoever she's
once
with.
you take off the cheese force field, then it's like, yeah, this looks like a grilled ass cheese. After I take out the husk around it, it's just like, yo, this is hilarious. I love cheese jerky.
So, as people have begun to move themselves and move people into the main area over here, trying to get all of the noble ladies as well as the royalty settled in here, you could tell that like someone had been like, "Hey, Nuan, get in here and fucking find a room." She's like, "Yeah, whatever. I'll stay out here. This place sucks. It has all the people I don't like inside of a roof. Not even
Jesus.
Yuki can fucking save it."
And you want suck it up and get the fucking room that you want at least.
I don't want it.
Stop being a little bitch about things.
I'll sleep with Isha.
I will sleep with Isha. You'll take my fucking room.
But as this goes down, Akira, you would have again had the idea of potentially going and seeing your family and letting them know over at your manor that there will be people coming over and there will be royalty coming over, which again you would know is a humongous deal. So would you
Yes.
like to talk to your friends here and see who all would like to come and be the first welcoming wave with you?
Yeah, sure. Hey, so I need a favor. I need some help with a welcoming party. Since, well, having royalty over at your house is kind of a big deal. So I need some help to transition the mood. Could anyone help me out with that?
I can do it. I can make sure a good mood is. I'm kidding.
Yeah, you're gonna
will bring
stay.
the mood.
You're gonna stay right the fuck
right
here.
over there, all the way over there.
How about you two?
Everyone's gonna
Have the
feel
fuck with
so
the bisons.
fucking welcome.
How about you two go help the bison? How about that?
How about you two? Stop.
Make sure Bow Bison is good. Make sure M Bison is good.
Make sure HZ Bison is good.
Look, here's M Bison.
He's so cute.
There he is.
We will turn him into a destroyer of worlds.
There's M Bison. He's right there. But yes, you would probably note that because your family doesn't know probably a ton of what's going on around. They only know that people are attacking things. Probably is not good to bring Hoka. So Hoka and Isha will probably wait back as well. Probably not best to bring some a southern water tribe pirate with you.
Bad optics, you see.
So
you stay over there. It's because I'm black, isn't it?
does anybody want to volunteer to go with Akira? Maylee will be here soon, and she can give an opinion after that.
Okay.
I would absolutely love to interact with your family and set up a party.
Great. You can't take anything from the house, right?
I would
Don't
never
want to go there.
listen.
Jin, we've been traveling for a while now. I know how you think.
That is hurtful, but I respect it. I promise you'll never notice a thing.
Oh my fucking
Yeah.
god.
I feel like you're saying, I promise you'll never even know that I took shit.
Luca
I mean,
goes,
Mike was
blah,
like-
blah, blah. I need to write a letter with my hawk or some shit, so I'm gonna go.
I'm
I
gonna
was
go
thinking, I was
practice my
thinking Luca would
fire.
be the perfect.
I'm gonna stare at my bird.
I'm going to
I'm
become
gonna
a 2D image for a
fall
little while.
asleep. I'm gonna fall asleep and
I'm
just
gonna-
falls
I'm-
to the ground.
I'm gonna teach my hawk how to recite the entire Declaration of Independence.
Nah.
I'm gonna play with my cock.
But no, we'll say that until Phantom says otherwise, that Luca wants to bring something up with the Fire Lord or the brother or whatever. Like they have some business inside before anything.
Yeah, sure.
Right.
So Jin's going to go and help. Who else wants to come?
Well, I don't know much about going and actually smoozing with any nobles, so I'll probably just go and try to keep an eye on those two after they left. See what exactly their plans are. I doubt that, even though the two brothers are playing nice, that they are 100% trusting each other right now.
Oh, she meant those. I thought she was talking about the Onis, but she's talking about those. Okay.
No, she's talking about the Onis because she's like, I want to make sure I know where they're going because.
Oh, even though the two brothers are playing nice, I don't know about the. Okay, I know what the. Okay, I got you. Yeah.
Because
You
she
can never
works
trust-
because she works as
You
an
may-
Oni specifically for the
Yeah.
Fire Lord.
Akira is actually going to respond to that by saying, damn, you see them as nobles, but I just see them as mom and dad. I don't really see I don't know. They can't be that imposing.
It can't be
Gee
that.
whiz, I don't know. I mean,
So
it's just my mom and dad.
I love this because Akira. First off, Akira, you're blind. I don't know if you noticed. But because you said that, I cannot wait to show you guys where he lives.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
I can't wait either. I can't fucking wait.
what do you guys mean?
I
It's
want to see.
just regular ass shit. Like what I'm.
Meanwhile, at the 47-story
Yeah,
hyper
I mean,
mansion,
he had sight before. He knew what they looked like.
Oh,
when
definitely.
Before he went blind.
Definitely.
What? What do they look like? Fucking
No. I'm more
muscle-head
meaning
meat shits?
where you live, not who you live with.
because it would be normal to
okay.
you and not at all imposing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
As she says this, she just sort of like looks over. Well, I guess we'll have to see then later. Speaking of which, she goes over towards you, Akira, and she hands you a small what appears to be a small
What?
little.
What? You might want to repeat that.
No, you want to
Yeah.
repeat all of that.
Oh, what happened?
Yeah.
You all want to repeat that.
You were a
shut
robot for like 40 seconds.
Oh, fuck yeah. Either way, she makes her way over to you, Akira, after you have said what you had did, and she seems to go, well, I guess we'll see then. However, you can give them this for me. As she hands you a small little pouch that seems to have a very nice little cherry blossom sort of look to it with a nice white ribbon tying at the top. I thought that I would bring a gift over. This is just some tea that I was making before we left. Honestly, if I were to leave it in the shop, it would have probably went bad by the time I came back.
Believe you me, that apple tea will never go bad, but you never gave it to them because that's not what you would have given them.
No, that's not what I'm giving them at all.
Your parents get super fucked up.
Your parents get extra poison sake.
If
Extra
anybody
points.
wants any of the more special things, I do have those with me. But
Why
this
would you
is
do
this is something that I am a little proud of. So, if you'd like to bring that to them for me.
You bring all that stuff you had before the party with you? 'Cause I'm desperate to know where that's.
Yeah, he takes it.
As she looks over to Jen as he says that, so it's like, "Oh, I still have some of that. That's mine." Anyway, I'm going to leave. As she like looks back over towards you, Ichibe. And see you on the beach later.
Sure. I'll see you later.
That wasn't a request. It was a challenge.
Oh.
As she starts making her way down the road, it's like,
Bring
find
it,
me
bitch."
somewhere on this island. I'm not telling you where I am, but I give you a hint. It's a beach.
It's a beach. She's on the other side of the fucking lake.
You mean the ocean? You mean the
She's
ocean?
back in the
ocean.
She's back at the capital.
I'll see you at the beach. She's just back at the fucking start of the very first place we were at the RP.
She's over in the desert.
Ha!
Well,
Like,
I
what
guess
the
we're not going
fuck?
back there.
I don't know why she eats that tea. I'm the grumpy old one here.
I'll be taken a little aback by that. Like I'll be like, huh.
You guys would note that she would be leaving on the way as she goes. On her way back, you guys see Mei Li as she passes her by. Mei Li, you've made it back with Duncan.
Hopefully, I didn't take too long, and if I did, oh well.
Oh, Jesus.
We were just figuring out where we're going to be going next. Akira, you said we wanted us to come and see your family.
Yeah. just to kind of transition this whole the mood, since nobles visiting your family is kind of a big deal, or royalty. Sorry,
Leader of your country.
Does that mean I can't play your concubine?
Hello,
Not sure how much
Akira's
of-
mom and dad. I'm his
he
concubine.
He kind of okay. So to that, Kira's gonna give her like the not a toothy, but like a shit-eating grin, and said, "I never said you couldn't do that."
I'm saying you can't. I'm sick of that shtick.
Your mom and dad are gonna be like, "Who the fuck is this?"
I brought home a whore.
Dear mom and dad, this is the one I fuck.
Hi, mom. Hi, dad. I got really horny while I was gone.
I'd rather do the mahjong bit.
I bought a dancing girl.
I just thought it was just like, what if I could said,
I mean,
"This is my receptacle."
I mean, there. I don't know. What did you say?
I said, "Mom, this is my."
You can't even fucking say it with a straight
What
face.
the fuck is going
This
on?
is my sperm receptacle.
Shut the fuck up.
I love how he kills himself with it. Like how much he's dead.
He's so fucking happy.
Oh, husband, our son fucks. Quick, we must tell our ancestors.
We must tell our ancestors.
Oh my god, I think I peed a little.
You need a moment.
DriveThruRPG is
Like-
cursed in more ways than one.
Yes, it is.
DriveThruRPG is cursed in several
This is a
ways.
cursed game.
It's the best
I'm
game.
not- I partially, mostly blame me.
I'm not apologizing for shit. Don't worry.
Don't
No.
even dare apologize. This is fucking
Your
great.
son
This is
fucked the
fucking,
Avatar's daughter.
this is cool. This is content. Are you kidding me?
Okay, so
Oh.
I mean, they're your parents. It's gonna be weird because I'm gonna be your concubine, but I'm also engaged. Well, we don't have to tell them that part. I don't tell anyone that part. Oh.
Fucking Jesus.
I don't know. I still don't know if that engagement's like a real thing. I think he's still fucking with it.
Maybe he's still calling me his bride, so I have to take it seriously, or he'll kill me. I also need to be scared of him, or he'll kill me.
Under his breath, to where only you can hear, you just hear Duncan go, "Just how many homes am I wrecking?"
Jesus.
Not even close to what you think you're reckoning.
But still not nearly enough.
Don't worry, you just might never have to ever meet the corral, Duncan.
Why not? We should introduce everyone to the Corral. He's such a lovable guy.
Oh, really? I thought you hated him.
I would never say that with an earshot of your staff.
This holds up the staff.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Oh,
of course
God,
I
think
wouldn't.
I'm good. I'm good. Oh my god. I had to get a fucking napkin. I was crying so hard.
So far,
Oh.
Mei Li has said that they would like to go to Akira's place. Duncan will be following Mei Li. Ichibe, what about you?
Apparently, I'm being challenged.
To
So I don't
something
know.
later.
Something later
Okay.
tonight. You know, a moonlit ninja fight on the beach.
It's up to you if you
It's
want to go
lit.
there, or you can make your way.
Well, if
anywhere
they're
you'd like.
saying later and it's not going to take a long time, then I'm totally down to go.
Okay.
To Akira's place. If I can do both, then I'm down.
Yeah, I'll definitely there'll definitely be time for both if you find her. But yeah, there'll definitely be time for both.
If I can score Booba and go in, there's no Booba this time, but I mean, if I can score Booba, then I'm down.
I was gonna be like, yo, fucking Sudi is like practically your little sister, dude. It's fucking sick.
Shut your
As
goddamn
you
mouth.
as you say that you were going to be going there, you see that both Sudi and Nuwan would as they kind of like look to each other, look back to you guys. I'm sort of wanting to go and check out the bit of the parade that was going down.
Oh, yeah, there was a parade.
Do you guys mind if I go and do that? Not alone, obviously, with grab Sudi.
Sure, I mean, she's learning how to dust bend, which means she's the strongest member of the team now. You're safe.
I'm trying to work a little bit with it.
You're safe. You didn't die to the Oni. Both of you didn't die to the Oni. You both know close quarters combat. You fucking beat someone to death the other night. So I'm pretty certain you're going to be okay. I'm not that concerned about you. There are 3 Onis on this island. They won't let you die.
At that point, you do see that Nuan, as she looks to you though, Akira. Oh, should you have this back if you're going to go and see your family? She holds out the Fire Adept staff that you've had since the beginning of the campaign.
Oh. Yes, I probably should.
She hands that back over to you.
Thank you.
We won't go far. We'll just go and see what's going on over at the beach.
Let's go to the beach.
Have a good time.
As she says that, her and Sudi and Ro will start to make their way away. At which point, you guys just out of eyesight, a small cage comes out of nowhere and snaps down on top of her, and a comedically evil man with a twirly mustache like drags it away as they're like yelling towards you guys, but they're just far enough away you can't hear them.
Dad?
But no. With that being said,
Is that fucking Dick Dastardly?
hell yeah. With that being said, the 5 of you would like to make your way over there, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down.
Akira, like I said, it is not amazingly far away, no matter any stretch of the word. However, one of you that is going with has their own flying bison. It's up to you whether or not you want to utilize said flying bison.
Yo, it's lit. That cuts time in like half.
I mean, it's also a good talking. Like yeah, your parents might really they might want to pet it.
We better give it a really regal name though, even though it's Bao. We should give it like Bao the Bountiful.
You can land it, and you can land it in your tiny little training area that you have at your manor. They probably aren't using it right now.
Yeah.
You fucking squash 3 people in a tea party.
Then what are you doing in the arena, man, with a tea party? That's on you.
That's on you. Get out of here.
This is my place. Fuck you, Dad.
Get out of here. I'm blind. I got an excuse. We know you can see.
I know you bought this whole place yourself, but it's mine. My spot.
As you guys begin to go up there, Meili does the yip yip, and you guys fly up into the air. Akira starts showing you guys the island from above. There is quite a couple of mountainous areas, and you can see that along them there are a lot of expensive-looking houses. You would note that most of the nobility seem to have put themselves near like the areas that are like more rocky, more cliff-faced, because as Akira would let you guys know, it would offer them a little bit more privacy as well as access to the more private of the beaches. It is said that a lot of the area around here was terraformed by earthbenders at request of the wealthy. But you know, it's a lot of it is a lot more natural foundations as well.
I mean, you know,
as you guys would, yeah, exactly. As you guys would point out, like, oh, is that your place, Akira? That's a pretty nice looking manor. It's like, no, we're not around there yet. I don't know. I'm on a bison.
I just realized you actually can't see.
I don't know. I'm on a bison.
Your fucking moment.
But no, you would know. You're like, no, just go off to the other side. You'll see it.
I'll know. I can smell it. It's got a specific smell. It smells like my parents.
But no, you let them know that it is
parent smell.
You let them know, even though you cannot see Akira, that it would be near the largest mountain on the island. As you guys would fly your way over. There we go. And just gonna make it a little bit bigger. There we go. And as you guys would kind of crest around one of the sides of the a large like little mountain that you guys have seen, on the other side, you guys see what you can only assume is Akira's place, because it is the most impressive place you've seen on the island. As you find What can only be really like brought up as a small fort or castle.
Fuck your place.
Let me go
Oh,
ahead.
we're here.
I grew up in a hut.
Oh,
grew up
we
in a
must be
hut.
here. Awesome.
Yo, Jin and Akira grew up in like these extravagant fucking palaces.
Extravagance is a strong word.
I mean, you died, but that's fine.
You died.
Yeah, sure. You know what? Yeah, technically, in a symbolic way. You
In a
think about
symbolic way.
it. You think about it.
You
Stupidly.
died, but in a friend way.
You died, but in a survivable way.
As you guys would
died,
get
but in a
to the
stupid
area
way.
here, you guys would note that there are 2 places you guys could potentially approach this place from. The area that is around this place seems to be very treacherous. They are on a very high cliffside that seems to be utilizing every bit of the land that is up there to its advantage. But you had heard from Akira you guys could land in the training area that he has, or you guys can try to approach from the front. What do you guys want to do?
What would be the best? I don't know. Do your parents enjoy people just barging in through their training ground?
If he's saying that his parents aren't gonna fucking shoot us on sight when we land in his training ground, then sure, let's land in this fucking training ground. But
They're not gonna shoot on sight.
Don't worry,
If
guys. They're
there's
not
a-
going to
if
shoot
there-
on
if-
sight.
If there's a problem, they want to see the problem first before they take care of it.
Speaking of seeing the problem first, who has let me see here. Let me just look at all your sheets here. Who has the highest diligence in the party?
Diligence.
I got a 3.
I know it ain't
No,
me.
I got 2.
Not me.
Oh, it was Luca.
Luca would have been great right now.
How high was her? Oh, it's 4.
I will give Jin and Ichibe a chance at this. Because
God,
Luca
please.
is not here. It is going to be a much higher check for the 2 of you.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I only have 2 inspirations, so I'm not gonna put in anything.
Oh, that's a 14.
Oh no, Squeaky, you have 2 diligence too
That's-
because
that's a
of Yuki's
fucking
blessing.
1.
You go ahead and roll me 2.
Oh hell yeah! What's that? Yum.
Oh no.
I did not figure it out.
I think this is my D20.
I'm done having high rolls.
What
ever
did
since
you
last
two
game.
What did you 2 get before Squeaky rolls?
Not a nat 1.
I got a 14.
Okay.
Please.
No, not even close.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
Yeah, probably had to get like an 18 at the very least.
Yeah, like the dice like hit this die and then bounced off.
Roll me one more time.
Okay.
I'll give you that. Roll me one more time. 13,
Okay.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18 altogether for you. I don't know how the other 2 don't notice this, Melee, but as you are flying
I'm in awe.
around, and as soon as they're like saying like, are they going to shoot us down or anything like that, you would notice something slightly concerning on the ground over there.
Huh.
You would see on top of coming from one of the side areas here, what appears to be a familiar looking archer pointing a bow out from one of the windows.
Oh, fucking kill me.
Oh man, Assassin McGee at that o'clock.
Do you want to say or do anything? He seems to be having the bow pointed to you, but he has not let loose the arrow yet.
So
I'm
Kira,
sorry. I thought I took care of this motherfucker.
I thought he died.
But that's the thing.
There are
Like,
many
she
of
looks at
them.
that and she's just like,
so Kira, how often do you have archer guardsmen at your estate?
Not too often. They prefer firebenders.
Well, I guess in this case, we're just not that lucky.
he points off.
Should we do something to let them know we're not a threat?
Is that a fucking you? Can we see him from here?
With her putting it out, yes, I will say.
You can
I'm
tell
going
it
to
a-
assume
How-
I can see the outline.
You can see that there is a small little presence of a person over there. You guys are still a
assuming
decent
because
way
someone
away.
Yeah. I'm assuming because someone pointed it out.
Yeah, you can
Otherwise, I
see
wouldn't have
a
noticed.
small little heat signature over there.
Okay.
Is that a Yuyan archer?
Maybe.
I mean, his parents are loaded.
I swear to God.
Didn't we?
Your family, as far as you remember, Akira, your family has not had Yuyan archers as their guards. They've had guards,
No.
obviously, but
Well, it has been a year and a half. Maybe
it
we
has
got
been a year and a
threatened or
half.
something.
We don't keep Yuyan guards.
It's been a year and a half and a war started.
Yeah, I mean, you know, when you think about it,
Are you sure this is still your house, Akira?
I am one.
oh, we have the wrong place.
We have the
I am-
wrong place.
I am 100% sure this is my house.
As you
Okay,
guys
maybe we
get,
If
should get to the
someone's
front.
living in my house,
I would,
I'm
Maybe we should-
going to be very mad.
I would say
We
as
should
you
go to
guys
the
get a
front
little
door.
bit closer, you guys do see that the archer is again very much trained on you guys. And again, looking at how things are going, it is not trained on any of you. It is trained on Bao.
Don't you dare. Don't you fucking dare.
Maybe we should land in the
Maybe we
front
should
door.
go to the front door.
Yeah.
All right, land in the front.
You guys want to try to land in the front?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As
if he
soon as you
tries
guys
anything-
turn Bao to head off in the other direction, you see the archer lowers his bow.
Yeah. Yeah, I figured.
That's strange.
As
Well,
you
no, we
guys
need to enter to the front like civilized people.
as you guys fly around, you guys would note, again, going a little bit out of your way to do this, you guys would note that he was not the only one. Akira, you were able to point them out because you can see the heat signatures before the others can. But you do note that there are no less than 4 stationed around your facility.
That's really weird.
You guys would go and land down at the base of the small road that would lead up to there, a little bit away from where your private beach would be, Akira. And as you would land, you would see that there are a couple of people making their way down towards you. The people are.
You know what would
Nope,
suck
not
right
that.
now? If it turns out, hey, we sold our place. We just didn't fucking tell you.
We sold our place. Sorry,
They're
Akira.
gonna tell you you were in the fucking time zone for fucking years.
You guys would notice that there are 2 Fire Nation soldiers making their way down from the area. Upon you guys landing on the beach, and I'm guessing you guys would get off at this point.
Yeah.
Each of you would get off. You would see the 2 Fire Nation soldiers coming down a decent way away. What would you guys like to do? Would you guys like to say or do anything? Would you guys like to prepare for battle?
I don't want to prepare for battle yet. I don't
Want to
even
snap their necks?
I mean, yeah, that'd be cool and all, but I live here.
I do a
Yeah,
backflip,
This is
snap
his
his neck,
place,
and
so I'm
save
gonna
the
let
day.
him deal with it.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
All you.
As the 2 would approach, you would see that the one of them in the back seems to get himself into a ready stance in case he is needed to do anything. However, the one in the front seems to step forward. As he does, he looks over towards you, Akira, before putting his arm out toward the other. You see him immediately go down to a low bow. Master Akira, welcome back.
Thank you. It's good to be home.
I'm sorry,
Been a while.
we didn't realize you were making your way here on top of that creature. We're very sorry.
Yeah. This is Bao. He is my pet.
He belongs to me, wink.
He belongs to me now.
Fucking,
He always has. We had a connection.
fucking excuse me.
Nope.
I mean, out of all of them, Bao probably likes you the second best because of how you interacted with him whenever you guys first saw him. But no, as he looks over toward Bao, he looks over toward the others. And who are these people you are traveling with?
They're my guests. I'm here to see. Yeah.
You're traveling with a member of the royal procession. I see.
Oh. Yes. I'm actually here to see Mother and father, I'm letting them know that the Fire Lord is making an appearance here today.
Well, your father is not here at the moment. Your mother is, though. We can take you inside to her if you'd like.
That would be great. I am rather tired.
If you just said the Fire Lord's coming.
You're tired. Hold on one moment. He just like motions to the other, like make sure there are adequate supplies ready for Master Akira. As he gives a salute and dashes up the hill, like running, like sprinting. All right, then follow me, of course, sir. And the rest
Very
of
good.
you, be welcome in the Yamamoto household.
Well, thank you kindly.
He turns and begins to make his way up. He seems to wait to see if Akira is making his way up, but before going too far away from him. All right.
I am.
You see that he seems to like look back and keep an eye on Akira, seemingly seeing like how he is going about things. It's rather suspicious. No.
I was about to actually ask if I should roll for perception.
No.
Okay.
As he seems to be watching you because you're blind.
Oh yeah. Sometimes I forget I'm blind. Sometimes I forget this is not how life used to be.
As Bao starts making his way up as well.
Yeah.
Dum. Just the fucking.
Do you guys make your way up after Akira?
Yeah, of course. There's no. We haven't gotten a token with this, but Jin's hood is up now. Just just hood up.
You guys all begin to make
Unless
your
you've
way.
stolen from them before, I don't think they know you.
You don't know. I've stolen from everyone. I've stolen from everyone. No.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
You guys would start to make your way up. As you do, you would see that at the gate there is the another one of the soldiers that is there, as well as just above them, just above the gate, standing on top of the bit of rafters that are there on the wall. You see another one of the archers as he sees all of you and then sort of just drops down on the other side. Ichibe, as you watch this man move around, you note that he seems to move differently than the Yuyan archers that you had seen before. I will immediately give you this because he seems to almost move quicker than the others, moving in a way that you find very recognizable as potentially how you used to move before your Oni training.
So he's weaker me. Got it.
So he's diet you.
So when you say that, and it's that guy specifically.
This one here, you haven't seen the other ones. You haven't seen the other ones move. But whenever he seemed to see you guys approaching, he seemed to drop instead of jump. He dropped off and grabbed onto the side before disappearing in a very much a practiced motion.
Mind. Okay, I'll remember that one, and I'll keep an eye on the other ones.
Each of you would start to make your way through. As you guys would pass by the threshold into the area, you guys would see that Bao walks into it and is barely able to squeeze his way through into the main courtyard. As he sort of like jerks his way in, he didn't seem to think to fly over. We just kind of walked through the big doors.
To be fair, I probably should have had him go fly into the backyard.
Like you could tell him to.
He only listens to your concubine.
Yeah, your fucking sperm receptacle.
God damn it.
Your fucking chum bucket.
What the fuck?
Please stop.
Ichibe, upon making
what you were saying.
Upon making your way into the other side here, that man who had dropped before is not in sight.
Oh. I'm good.
Upon getting there, you see that he goes, "We have refreshments waiting for you inside the main hall, sir." And before he finishes anything he says, you hear a, "Is that who I think it is?" As a shrill voice seems to come from the a little bit ahead of you.
Shrill.
As you see a woman appear on the steps leading away from from a large section of the area over to the side. As she steps over to the side within eyeshot of you guys, you see a woman in noble garb staring forward and rushing her as fast as her legs can take her down down these steps going down.
Oh,
Wait, what?
Lifting her dress along as she does.
Akira, is your mom a MILF?
As she gets within range over here, you hear her go, "Akira!"
I believe
she has a boob window. She's definitely a MILF.
I believe you answered your own question.
She immediately rushes forward and seeing that there is a person in front of her, she does not stop and just sort of pushes him aside into the door, getting to Akira and jumping towards you without any regard that you can't usually see. Akira, she seems to be trying to jump into your arms.
Can we not? Oh God.
What would you like to do, Akira?
I'm in front of my friends.
Hi, Mom. I'm going to assume you're still my mom.
As she has jumped towards you, her feet have left the ground. Do you catch her, or do you let her plow into you?
Yeah.
You put your arms open as she puts her hands on around you and just sort of like gives a slight twirl around in a very practiced motion, as you know someone who does dancing and jumping around in the theater would be able to do. As she twirls around to the other side, she gives a very tight hug into your chest. "Akira, we didn't know where you were.
Hey, Mom.
You left all that time ago."
Yeah, sorry about that.
Could you not have written? Could you not have called?
Well, we were kind of busy.
Well, could you not have made your way back?
Called through what?
Not at all.
Well, it's fine. It's fine. It's everything is. She like looks over toward all of you. Were you the ones that brought him here? I thank you all very much.
we're his traveling companions now.
So traveling companions, of course. Were you the ones who asked him to leave? I know that they had said they needed a strong firebender to go and search for the Avatar. Was that all of you?
No.
Which one of you is the mountain?
None.
None of them.
That would be me. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm the mountain.
We were just fortunate enough to be put into the same general sphere as your son Akira.
Oh, well, you'll have to let me know everything that has happened. Excuse me, who are you? Like looks over towards you, Meili, since you're the last one to say something.
My name is.
Oh, hold on, I can't hear you from up there. Hold on. She's gonna try to climb onto the saddle.
Okay, wow. Okay, tenacious. Okay.
As
hi.
she jumps up, she seems to grab at the bottom of the bison without any sort of worry that Bao will hurt her or anything. Bao just sort of looks over like, "Hey, who is this? I don't know." But as she gets there,
don't feel fear.
she jerks herself up to the top again with a very much a fluid motion before sort of landing not gracefully. She sort of gives a bit of a tumble into the saddle, looking over towards you. There we go.
Oh. Well, before I introduce myself, this is my air bison Bao.
Your air bison Bao?
Yes, this
that
is
makes
my
you
air bison.
an airbender, correct?
Yes.
I've never seen an airbender with hair before.
We exist.
She just sort of like stands up and she brings her hand over towards your buns. Not those.
I have my buns, I have my buns, and I have my buns. I've got 6 buns
Towards
here.
your top buns.
Okay, which ones?
The very
Top ones
hippie
at the
top.
Head buns,
The
okay.
tippy top buns.
I got head buns, I got chest buns, and I got butt buns. So you gotta
Are
specify
you
the
sure you're an
buns.
airbender? Oh, of course you'd be
Um,
sure you're an airbender.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Oh, where do you hail from?
I was.
You
born
said your
in the
name was
Earth
May?
Kingdom. Lee.
Lee?
May Lee.
May Lee?
Mm-hmm.
And where is May Lee from?
I am from the Earth Nation.
From the Earth
Yes.
Nation?
Yes.
So that would make it the Northern Air Temple? Oh, you're such a cutie. You see her just like, again, just like grabbing and hugging you close. Thank you for protecting my Akira.
Oh, of course. I would do anything to make sure that Lord Akira is safe.
Oh, you understand. You understand everything. I've been so worried.
Of course. My sole duty was to make sure that he could return home to his precious mother that he has told us so much about in One Piece.
Oh, that's so wonderful. And are you here for anything else? Are you here to make sure that he doesn't leave anymore?
Well, that depends on what Lord Akira would want. In the end, it's his decision after all.
I mean,
but,
it doesn't
I
have
mean,
to be
if
his
he-
decision.
I mean, if he wants to think about his mother's happiness over everything else.
I was joking. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but we've been sure to take care of him. As you would know, he does not have any new scratches that he did not already come with when we met him.
Oh, that's wonderful. I've been worried.
just, like,
I've been
looks
worried
at-
ever so much. I mean, especially once the. Oh, hold on. I'm being rude. Hold on. 1 second. She gives your top buns one more squeeze, like me, and then she goes and slides down the saddle, landing. And again, as she lands, she does another tumble onto the ground before straightening herself back up. Ah, there we go. And you are. She just means to go straight to your Jin.
Jin.
You're a tall one.
I get that.
Yo, Jin, fuck his mom.
Jin has had a look on his face like he's thinking.
Yo, Jin, fucking.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Like he was thinking, but then she started talking, but he's still thinking about it.
I still wouldn't fucking do that if I were you.
Man, you would be so much more attractive if you didn't talk or have a face.
Are you sure?
Akira's like, "Don't fucking touch her fucking mom."
Are you sure you're not the mountain? You look rather like the type.
Oh,
That's not what he's worried about.
no, I'm not the mountain. I am an earthbender, though.
They sure make them tall in the Earth Kingdom.
Oh, he is great, though.
I tried. What the fuck? Oh, that's not good. Let me fix that real fast. All right. Anyway, what is it saying? Yeah, no, not the mountain. I'm good enough at what I do, I suppose.
And what is that? What is it you do?
Well, I bend Earth. I give witty commentary, and I'm just kind of here to look good.
So you were another
Don't
one of the
you agree?
benders that were promised that would take care of Akira if he left?
Say yes, say yes, say yes.
Yes.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Just mouths in the background.
It was so hard for us to allow Akira to go, but we were told that there would be many benders that were just as, if not even more formidable than he was. So, well, upon hearing something like that, how could we not let him go?
Well, I don't know if I could take Akira in a fight. It'd be a hell of a fight, though.
As she looks to you, she at this point, like, you see that her gaze seems to like go up towards your hood and like see that you have it up. Not used to the sun? First time at the beach?
No, I've been to beaches before. It's just a thing. I never really thought about it.
As she gives you a smile, she goes, "Well, give me one moment. Let me make sure that I give the most hospitality to every one of you." Twirl, 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 twirl. Hello! As she makes her way over toward Duncan. I didn't realize we have one of the royal procession watching over my Akira. Well, there's a lot that people don't say, I guess. He looks back to you, Akira.
That's what I wanted to come talk to you about.
Well, Akira, honey, don't interrupt me. Let me meet all your friends first.
Yeah, but Mom, we got a little thing
Akira,
here.
let me meet your friends.
Mom, it's kind of important.
She gets up on her tiptoes as she's just putting her hands on you, Akira.
Master Akira, you should humor your mother. It's been a year and a half.
You don't have to talk
Fire
business
Lord
immediately. Your
requests
father
entry.
isn't even here.
Right, where is he?
Oh, he's off at the volcano.
Again.
I don't really understand why he likes making his way over, but apparently he said, oh, there was a big breakthrough or something. I don't know.
What?
Hmm?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Hello! She
Oh,
rushes
God,
over
I
towards
didn't
you.
say anything.
And you are?
Fucking did in this world.
Let me guess. You're wearing blue. The others are earth and air. You're a waterbender, aren't you?
Flatter me, but I do not choose my profession by my clothing.
Oh?
No, I don't bend.
I am actually from the same nation as yourself, ma'am.
So a firebender.
Not quite.
Ah, you're right. The eyes. Earthbender.
No.
Are you perhaps the avatar they were looking for?
Jesus Christ.
If you
Well, I
think
was searching
about it.
for them.
Oh, you were a part of that as well then. Were you just kind of looks around. Watching the bison?
He's not gonna
I am a
cast you
firebender
out.
shinobi. My father happened to be an earthbender.
Oh, a firebender shinobi or a fire nation shinobi?
I am a fire nation shinobi.
Okay, making sure. Oh, shinobi. Well, let's see here. How do I do this? How do I do it? How do I do it? I'm a bit of she looks to you.
Yeah.
You see her grab her hair and kind of move it around a little bit as she's
I'm something of a ninja myself as the fucking green goblin starts forming out of her.
Oh, you see her grab her ponytail and she's kind of bringing her hands down a bit. She's like, well, you see, I'm a bit quick-footed myself. You say you're a ninja?
Noticed. That is correct.
She starts thinking, looking over to you.
Yeah?
Perhaps.
What is wrong with you?
I would like you to roll me for your diligence.
Your mom's kind of weird.
I mean, she's got the swifty eyes. I already don't trust her.
I'm gonna roll the super smash dice. No, I'm just
I called it with Melon last time. I'm calling it now.
kidding. Is that diligence?
1-800
Yep,
sus
diligence.
this bitch.
I'll put in 1 inspiration.
Dude, I did.
1-800.
Dude, all I'm saying is blame Lindo. All right.
That's
Hey.
18. I got one redeemed.
You note that as she is speaking, she seems to stop going down one trail of thought and then go to the other. You notice that as she does, you do see that whenever she does open her eyes, which are not red or anything dark or anything like that.
Yeah.
I
thought it
just
was
have to
genetics.
mention that.
I thought it was genetics.
But as she opens her eyes, she does seem to kind of look over toward the side of her estate slightly as she's doing so, over toward this area. Bloop. Before finally seeming to settle on what she wants to say. Perhaps you could show me some calisthenics?
What?
Calisthenics. Exercises, keep you limber. You should know something like that if you're a ninja, right?
I suppose I do.
Wonderful. Then after each of you have settled down and had a bit of something to eat, you can show me, right?
Sure.
That's wonderful. Okay, so what were you saying, Akira?
Okay, I'm getting what's going on here. No, I will look the same place she was, and then look at her, and I will say sure.
Now, Akira, now that I've introduced myself and made sure that no one sees me as rude, what were you saying?
We have some guests coming today. More guests, actually.
Honey, have you been doing anything with your hair? It looks a little bit raveled.
I can't really take care of my hair. You know that.
I can take
have
care of it. I can fix it.
It's fine.
You should have that lady up there take care of your hair for you.
She kind of helps.
I'm sure that May wouldn't mind, right, May?
Excuse me.
You wouldn't mind helping him take care of his hair, right?
Oh, why, of course. I don't mind at all.
See? As she leans up to kind of mess with her hair, mess with your hair a bit, as she goes, "Don't ruin this. Don't ruin the chance. Come on."
She said it audibly.
She says it audibly to him.
Cool. Okay.
Anyway,
Yes. We're having guests.
Yes, we have the Fire Lord coming.
The Fire Lord. Oh my.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that means that your mission was a success then?
No, kinda.
Did you not find the Avatar?
No, we found her.
Bringing the Fire Lord over. Is the Avatar ready to go against the invaders of our land?
No, actually, there is a problem. You see, she and I are afflicted with a curse that's slowly eating away at my, I don't know, soul life. I don't know. Either way, it's really, really affecting my firebending, and I kind of need my firebending back in order to help teach her how to firebend.
Oh dear, you don't have your bending anymore?
No, I still kind of have it. I just need to make this. I need to take care of a dragon. Okay, that's basically the long and short of it.
Take care of a dragon?
Yeah.
And everyone here is going to help you?
No.
If we could help, we would.
The Avatar is going to help you?
I forget. Is that I forget. Is that a yes or a no?
Is Bao going to help you? I'm kidding.
He's gonna sit on the dragon.
No, he's not gonna help me.
You don't know. You know that you and the Avatar will be going to speak with the dragon at the same time. You're not sure if there's going to be any interactions with each other there.
Okay.
Because that has never happened before.
But yeah, they'll be coming in a bit. I was kind of hoping Dad would be here so I could give him a heads up, but apparently he's still at the volcano doing his things again.
Yes.
I love how you say things because you have no fucking clue what your dad's doing in the volcano.
Unfortunately, your father has been much more enamored with it as of late, ever since we got our own guest.
What?
Yes, we have actually been having someone over from the Earth Kingdom making their way here recently, and him and your father have been attempting to move the lava.
Move the lava.
Lava bend.
And he did say, and he said the other day that apparently there was a big breakthrough.
Just researching in lava bending.
Okay. So really quick, does lava bending exist at all? Would we know what to call it?
The term lava bending right now is not in use. You have never heard of any regular person doing anything like that. However, you have heard of avatars being able to move lava.
And we've heard of glass benders, metal benders. At
Yeah,
this point,
it's
if
not a
I heard
stretch.
somebody was trying to learn how to do lava, I'd just be like, all right.
Okay, so we'll just call it
It's
lava
not a
bending.
stretch, but it is like fucking what?
Odd.
If somebody learns how to move lava, that's big. That's a huh?
Okay.
Is that
That's a little
what
bit of a huh.
you're there? Is that
So-
true? Is that what your husband is doing? Your
And that's
father
what
is
he's
doing?
that's what he's told me. I haven't really been doing any of the whole bending thing. Unfortunately, ever since what happened to Akira, I've just never really thought about using any sort of bending again. Bending's
Mom, I
dangerous,
told
you know.
Mom, I told you.
Why are you asking me to fucking get you limber then?
Well, that's not for bending, is it?
Bending is bending.
Well, not that kind
Hey,
of
there are
bending. You're funny.
Hey, there are other reasons to want to be limber, Ichibe.
It's very true.
Arthritis is actually a very dangerous thing when you age in the process.
Not like I have to worry about anything like that, though.
And sex.
Jesus Christ.
Thank you for pointing that out.
I didn't say that last part, actually.
No,
So-
let's just say you did.
Not in front of your mother.
Yeah.
I feel like that's something.
Oh, I'm
you
sure that
wouldn't say.
Akira knows about sex by now.
Who doesn't?
Boy.
Mom, I'd be worried if I was that sheltered.
Oh my God.
Mom,
So
you've
you
been
say
trying.
something
Mom,
wrong.
you've been
No,
trying to
yeah.
set me up with people ever since I was 8. Of course, I know it's sex. I'm kidding.
You wouldn't let me choose.
So you said he's at the top of the volcano, huh?
Well, I don't know if he's at the top of the volcano. I know he's somewhere
No,
at the
he's-
volcano.
No, he's in the volcano.
In
He is the volcano.
Akira would know. He's been to the volcano with him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't think he was lava bending though. What?
I don't know. He's just been really vigorous about it lately, especially ever since, well, everything went down. We weren't as heavily hit as as the ones in the southern islands, but we did have our fair share of worries whenever we were here when the Southern Water Tribe was attacking. Your father wants to be prepared, and once that Earthbender came from the Earth Kingdom, he's just felt as if, well, this could be the Fire Nation's chance to strike back.
Now I have a couple of questions. Who's trying to bend lava? Is it Dad or this Earthbender you mentioned? And what is this Earthbender?
I really don't know who's doing what or what's going on, to be honest with you, Akira. But everything seems to be going rather well. And she seems like a nice sort.
Hmm.
She's been with us for around half a year at this point, so nothing really has been going on very, very differently.
what's her name?
All right, I have to figure things out. Mom, can you get Dad? I kind of need him here. Jen, can you go with her? I need to make sure that.
Yeah,
I can go and get one of them. Get a dragon hawk. Do you want to come with me, Mountain or Jen?
Jin looks to Akira, then to his mom, and then back to Akira, then to his mom. I was like, yeah, sure.
Unless you'd like to come with me. Your name was Ichibe.
I don't have a lot that I need to do right now. It's possible that it's better off that you guys are with Akira. I don't have a good excuse.
I don't want to.
At this point, who wants to go with Akira's mom?
I said I can do it.
Do you both want to go with Akira's mom?
Yeah, sure.
I love how you had to wait.
He didn't know whether or not he wanted to share.
As she seems to make her way back over toward the stairs, off to the right. We'll have to go up to the tower. Can you you boys are able to climb stairs? I'm guessing.
Well,
I've
of course
climbed
I did.
there in my life.
as Ichibe just leaps like straight up in the air to the top of the room.
What the fuck are these stairs? Why
No
are
one
we
warned me.
using them?
What are these
Why
stairs?
did
No one warned
Jesus
me about
make
these.
You guys begin to
Why
make
did-
your way going upward. What do you think?
No, it's good. Keep going.
You guys begin to make your way going up the stairs. As you do, Akira, you would note that the guard that is here, upon your mother making her way away, he seems to give a bow to you before stepping out into the front gate again. At this point, leaving you, Duncan, and Melee and Bow. Let us not forget Bow.
Who can forget Bao? He's just here. He's just right here. He's a big thing. He's a big thing that's
He's
here.
a
in my
large
house.
thing.
World renowned rapper, the Baobi.
Jesus Christ.
That is a little bit of a stretch,
There
but
we
not
go.
as much stretch as this map just got.
There we go.
Well, that was your mother.
Yeah, that was my mom. She's
Makes me wonder if you take after your father.
Yeah. I'm certainly not as peppy as my mom.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. It's actually kind of cute.
Yeah, it's just she's a lot peppier than she used to be. Like a lot peppier.
I mean, it's been
Is that
over a
true?
year. If she is a lot of very much a doting mother, of course she'd want to see her child again after so long. It's called love. Although to be fair, if she's being peppier than usual, and I guess you would know your mother the most out of all of us, then I guess I can take your word for that. Peppier than usual.
Well, yeah. She was pretty normal. I guess normal mom before my kidnapping, and then she just became very
Overprotective.
sad at first, and then then very overprotective, and just kind of, I don't know. She's a lot more peppy now, and I don't know.
Well, I mean,
I don't know if that's healthy.
are you her only child?
Yeah.
That would kind of, I guess, explain it. Look, I'm not a mom, but I mean, they say like a child is all precious and stuff. And normally parents don't want their children to die before them. And mothers can be just protective overall. So maybe it's just a testament of how much she loves you.
She did seem to be rather worried about you not calling in since the year and a half you've been out. Potentially more if you went by sea to the Earth Kingdom.
Well, yeah, I can't introduce the whole, hey, I've been fighting for my life for the past year and a half all at once.
Yeah, you don't want to overload your mom.
Leave overloading your mom to those two. I'm kidding.
I'd say let her be excited. Again, if what you say how she used to be and how she is now is true, then I think it kind of makes sense. But I mean, there's also stuff going on, so maybe she's just a bit more wound up than usual. And this is her first time really letting loose?
As far as I know, I mean, it's not like she didn't have company before. It's just she didn't really leave the house a whole lot after my accident. I don't know. Maybe something happened.
Maybe. I mean, if we ever get the chance to see your father, you can ask him.
Yeah, I kind of wish he was here right now. The whole Fire Lord being here would kind of help. But this whole lava bending thing, this is different.
I mean, we have conveniently for us, we have an air bison that could probably take us to the volcano.
We need to send... Okay. Duncan, can you do me a favor?
What's that?
We need the royal. I guess we can get the royal procession here now. So, I guess can you inform them that it's all good? Everybody knows that the Fire Lord's coming, so at least it's not gonna be weird. It's just gonna probably take me a while.
If I make my way there myself, it would take me a couple of hours to walk there, but if you take me on bow, I could get there pretty quickly.
You can do that.
Yeah. Melee, we're gonna take a trip.
Okay. Get on bow because I'm the one driving.
We're gonna go. Let's. All right.
Bye, Mom. Bye,
if it's gonna
friends.
Well, if it's gonna take 10 minutes, it's like just drive bow there, and then drive bow to the volcano.
I'm driving. Beep beep.
Get in, losers. We're going shopping.
Beep beep.
All right. As you guys would get onto bow and seem to take off, both Akira and Meili would notice that again out from one of the windows, one of the archers seems to watch and see you take off. They have the arrow seemingly knocked and pinned on you, but once they see that you are leaving from this area, they seem to take the bow and like point it down, like they're no longer pointing it towards you.
God, so serious.
Should have asked Mom about that.
Well, it's not like she's going anywhere.
Okay. I'll ask her about it.
All right, cool. You're ahead of me.
I'm way ahead of you.
Earthbender kind of. Earthbender worries me. I wonder if she brought them.
You're trying to play Chinese checkers. I'm playing teamfight tactics.
Neato burrito, my brother.
Is that everything you guys want to talk about while you're on the bison?
Unless Meili has things she wants to talk about.
No, I think that's it. I think I'm good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm good.
Unless Duncan has some things he wants to talk about, but if not,
whenever we're riding on this, sometimes we hit turbulence, and it makes me have a pretty interesting wedgie.
Yeah.
Great.
Great.
Never talk again.
Yeah, you can just stop talking forever.
You can just never talk again.
To anyone.
To anyone.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Anyhow.
I'm just looking around for something really quickly. It's zooming in on the thing and zooming out of the thing like pretty neatly. There we are. I'm making sure that I have the correct thing going. I do. All right, good. All right, so you guys will begin to make your way back over toward the area you guys have left the peeps. We're gonna move you guys over toward there really quick. We'll get you guys. We'll see what happens with you guys when you land over there. Before that, however, we will go to our boyos traveling with the fire milf. Upon getting to the tower, they make their way inside, and you see that inside of the tower area, you see that she does seem to let a knock and go hello before going inside. As you see upon stepping in, what appears to be 6 other Yuyan archers inside the tower. As she steps inside, they seem to like immediately look over. They don't seem to regard her with any sort of immediate attention or like immediate like reverence or anything. But upon seeing you, they do look to her and give a bit of a nod, and one of them does like stand up and give a slight bow before she goes, "Oh no, as you were, boys. We're just gonna be going up to the tower. We're just trying to get ourselves a dragon hawk. Be right back." And she starts making her way toward the stairs. Do you guys follow her?
Yep.
Yeah, just give a nod back to the guy who tried to bow and just move on.
As you guys move forward, they seem to watch you guys go up before eventually, upon you guys stepping around the corner, you hear the sound of them getting back to their eating. As she starts climbing the stairs, heading up, she looks back to the two of you and gives a slight smile before finding herself all the way toward the tippy top of this place.
Just imagine that Jin and Ichibe would just kind of give each other like side eyes of like,
upon getting up to the top of here, you guys are giving each other side eyes.
I mean, Jin did, because he's fucking worried now.
I'll acknowledge it. You gotta give side eyes. What if there are other side eyes looking at our side eyes, idiot?
You guys would make your way into what appears to be a large aviary at the top of this place. You guys see several different dragon hawks, which are, again, the birds that Luca have. There are like so many Jins up here. There are other rooms as well. You do see that there are side rooms up here. This entire aviary up here seems to be almost the size of like a normal house. So as all of the birds seem to be in one room of this area, she also like motions further into the area, like, this is mostly where we have some of our more special guests. A lot of the time when Akira's friends would come over, we had them stay up here as well. It's rather actually comfortable. I'm sorry that there are so many birds, but we've had to move them in here recently because we've had to keep up with a lot of different wartime talk and all that thing, you know.
Understandable.
As
you say that you are so heavily guarded because of these times, then?
Oh, definitely. It's mainly needed. We made to make sure that nothing ever happens here, of course. Give me one moment to start to write a letter to my husband. As she makes her way over toward one of the dragon hawks, as she brings a slight little writing slab, as well as put a piece of paper on top, dips a quill into ink that seems to be from one of the dragon hawks itself, before making her way back over towards you guys. Oh, could you guys give me any information that you guys would have that would be interesting to him? Apparently the king is coming over, you said? Or the Fire Lord?
Fire Lord and Fire Lord and his brother.
Your son is home. The Fire Lord and the Fire Lord's brother is coming. Your son. Oh wait, no, we can't say it. Well, I mean, your son is cursed. You can still say that if you want.
Of course, that's very important.
It is quite important. The royal procession will be coming. Just kind of looks over to fucking Ichibe like,
something is not right with the household.
Don't write that down.
She seems to be writing everything. She seems to be just continually writing down.
Well.
Well, the two of you like to come over here and check and make sure that I'm doing this correctly.
It's gonna be a note saying like, "Please fucking help me." Okay, let me see.
If I must be a spell checker.
Two of you make your way over.
Yeah, of course.
As you see. You see on the thing. Sorry for doing this, but I cannot talk to you right now.
Ah, Lamau. As
you see, there are several scribbles on there that is just like just scribbles all over the place. But the words you can see seem to be, "I'm sorry, but I can't really talk to you out loud right now."
It's lit.
I see. Well,
is this everything so far?
That seems about right. You misspelled this, and you misspelled this one here. You might have to just start all over with a fresh piece of paper.
Well, I mean, paper doesn't grow on trees. Sorry, it's a bit of a joke. As she goes over and grabs another piece of paper and seems to get in front of you guys again before writing. All right, so it was about my son being cursed, about how royal procession was coming. You see that as she begins to write, she says, my husband's guards won't let me out."
Rip.
Well,
unfortunate.
You should emphasize the expediency of which your husband should return to the house.
As she's writing down, I haven't left since the war started.
Hmm.
I've not been able to contact anyone. The birds are shot from the sky.
What the fuck?
Jin looks around. How many birds are actually in here?
There are
How far?
4.
Oh, what?
How far away is the volcano?
Wait, hold the fuck up. Wait, you said the Strafe area was as big as a house.
Wait. How far
There's
away is the
four.
How far away is the volcano?
It's around the middle of the island.
Okay, how long would it take to get there by ninja standards?
If you were to run there, I'd say about an hour, maybe.
All right, it's lit. Give me the fucking paper.
No, not
Put
yet.
put your signature on it so that he knows that I'm not fucking trolling.
All right. So, you should also ask. Well, this is. I mean, I guess
Well,
I could ask you.
as she is writing, like, do you say anything? Like, do you ask anything about the husband?
Jin's trying to like get some info out of her about the husband by mentioning, you know.
Go ahead.
How long has your husband been gone?
Oh, well, you see, I don't know how exactly that's going to help sending it to him, but you see that she has written on there, he left just this morning.
Oh, okay.
What's the
No, I
name
was
of
just
the?
making small talk, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't.
I'm sorry, I'm a little bit of a dunce sometimes. Mm-hmm. She kind of like taps the side of her head and sticks her tongue out like.
Oh, we all have days like that. There's no shame in it. What was the name of that earthbender your husband's hanging out with anyway? It's not allowed to do small talk. You don't need to. Well, you might have to actually.
You see her write down. Oh, of course. She writes down, I don't know her real name. I think she's a prisoner too.
All right.
So she's mentioned that her husband is making this.
No.
Is Akira's husband actually? Is Akira's dad actually evil?
Who knows, man?
He
She has said that her husband's guards will not let her leave.
He said he's trying to learn how to lava bend.
Something like that. I don't really know the details.
I would love to learn.
She just sort of keeps a bit of a scribble going on before finally writing in there. I don't think I'm in danger, but I would like to leave.
Okay. It's mainly because you haven't been out in fucking forever, but I can't actually ask you that because apparently you feel concerned.
You guys, if you'd like, could attempt to either say something codedly or maybe try to write yourself.
No, please. No, see, you misspelled this word. You misspelled this. He takes the pen. You misspelled that. It's spelled like this.
You say
Jin writes, do you want us to bust you out?
I mean, it's not even like everybody's gonna come here anyways, so like, I don't know what's kind of like the point, right?
As you say, do you want us to bust you out? She goes, I'm not sure this is the best place for His Majesty.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
Are we being?
Maybe we should just go. Maybe we should just go to His Majesty's place instead.
She just seems to be just keeping up the smile that she's been going. You'll have to tell me all about your adventures soon, you know. And about all those limbering techniques you said you would teach me.
I would agree. Although I do find that it's much better to be in an open area to perform such techniques.
Maybe one day we can go to the beach.
We go to the beach today.
Oh, I don't think I can make my way to the beach today. As she writes down, they won't let me. She also seems to write down, also, I don't think your bison is here anymore.
Yeah, probably not.
As she looks
And
up
looks
and
out the
you guys look out the window seeing the bison leaving.
You can see a vein appear on Jin's forehead. Just like
I suppose my second date will wait then.
I think that everything is set up here. As she writes down once more, she goes, "We could try to make it to the beach if you're confident enough."
I'm pretty
Jin-
confident. I bet it in Oni.
Jin writes down.
If
I'm
all of these are
extremely
if all of these are lesser me's, I'm fucking. I don't fucking care.
Jin just writes down, I am extremely overconfident. So that's good. So yeah, Jin just writes that down.
Well then, one more thing. As she writes down, you see her look to you guys with a bit of confusion, but also somewhat optimism in her look before she shows you guys, is there really a war?
What the fuck? Oh, she's been in there that long? I'm just gonna say yes.
It nods.
She sort of lowers her head at that before straightening herself up and giving a bit of a of course. All right then, let's choose which one is going to be going out this time. As she looks over toward the birds with a sad look in her face.
Don't fucking. Don't.
Her hat.
She looks to you guys.
Let's go.
Jin takes another look around the room. Just
I will say, just so you guys would know, because you guys being people who have been around seedy people before and secretive people before, her coming up here without a bird leaving would be very suspicious. Especially if they seem to take down every bird that leaves.
You know what?
It's up to you. If you guys don't have birds go, which you definitely can, then you don't. You probably will have their suspicion on you at some point.
If they fucking want to do that, if they throw an arrow, I'll just try to intercept it. Not me jumping out because I probably can't fucking go 20 feet in the air. But like I'll fucking throw a knife out there. Fuck it.
got like 30 more sessions. You'll get there.
I will say they probably won't immediately shoot the bird.
Oh, it's gonna be out of sight first.
It might be a little bit further out and in bow range.
It might be like around the corner.
It might be in bow range instead of kunai range.
That's fair.
That's up to you guys. She can send out a bird right now if you want her to. That will alleviate somewhat of a suspicion on you guys, and you guys can try to leave, either gathering things for her or anything in the meantime, or you guys can try to leave immediately, not gather anything, and hope that the suspicion won't get on you immediately if the bird doesn't leave.
We could just say we ran out of ink. Or we ran out of fucking bird gas.
We ran out of bird.
Oh
wow, there's no seed up here.
Wow,
they definitely need that to get all the way to the volcano, which is like 10 minutes away by flying.
Yeah, you know how poor the gas mileage on these birds are.
It is up to you guys. Do you guys
we gotta oil our bird.
Do you guys want to send a bird, or do you guys want to try to make an excuse?
I don't know. Do you want to make things harder, or do we want to fucking kill a bird to make it easier for us?
Well, that's the thing. If you the big thing is, if you let a bird die, you guys can potentially gather up. Would you shut up? You guys can potentially get yourselves any sort of supplies you might need or anything like that from the place without drawing suspicion, or you guys could not send a bird and have to rush out. but you save a bird.
That's fair.
But you save a bird.
It's, you know what? It's what? It's winter's almost done, spring's almost happening. They're all gonna fuck anyways. It's probably overpopulated. Like
This birdhouse is almost empty.
you think you would stop after the second one? If anything, this is her fault.
What fucking bird?
Oh,
Okay, wait a
Up to
second.
you guys.
I'll write down what is more important to you, a bird or supplies. I'll leave this up to her.
She puts in there, I am willing to do whatever is necessary. Meaning you
Oh,
make
you
the fucking
fucker.
decision, because I'm not, because this is an in-character decision for you guys.
Kira, not anymore.
I'm not making the decision for you. This is gold.
Need you back.
What's up, buddy? I can't transform into a bird. I don't know the transformation jutsu.
Well, there goes my first thing, but now let's go to the second thing. I don't want to see more animals die.
Oh my god, fucking fine. All right, let's go.
Besides,
Keep the birds up here. Put them in the little bird. You know what? They're not even in cages. There's pooping everywhere in the fucking guest bedroom. Let's go.
Besides Ichibe, when has anything we've done ever been easy and fun at the same time?
You see her look to you guys with a bit of a smile before making her way over to the four birds, and she seems to say very lowly to them, "Fly away as soon as you see an opening." And then she makes her way back to you guys, like, "All right then, that settles that."
Oh,
It's fine. It won't be much tougher than the challenges I've already been through.
I'm sure we'll receive a response very swiftly. Which is code for
sure.
they'll probably realize that we're doing bad things very quickly.
It's fine. Let's go back down.
Yeah.
The three of you start to make your way down as you guys go down to the area where these Yuyan archers are eating. I would like for the two of you to roll me for your charm, please.
It's lit.
Yeah.
Just like walk
I
by,
want in charm.
gentlemen.
Mental gin.
Mental gin.
Oh. That's
I
an
got a
8.
+2 to it. Now I'm gonna roll.
And you have a fleeting, Ichibe.
I don't have a fleeting, do I?
Yep, you
I
have
got a
one.
17. I mean, I'll roll anyways and see.
Don't divide it, Brandon.
Yep, Jim, roll
Okay, I got
one
the
more.
17 plus 3 is 20.
Jim, roll one more.
Hey.
I got a 20.
Okay.
Not a nat 20.
8 plus 5 is 13.
Okay, 13 isn't horrible. As you two
20.
make your way down, you see
putting my hood.
that she seems to stop and look to you guys for a moment. Oh, do you guys wish to eat something? Oh, never mind. You probably would like to have something much better than this. Sorry. As she looks back to the others. My bad, everyone. I wouldn't want to interrupt anyway. As they just sort of like look up, like, okay, whatever.
Yo, she just said all you are eating fucking sucks and you should feel bad.
Well, they're guards. Of course it fucking sucks.
Jesus.
I'm blank.
She has a point.
But no, they just like shrug it out, like, I don't know, whatever. You see the guy who was like bowing before just sort of like raise a hand, like, it's fine, whatever. I'm just gonna
It's fine.
I'm gonna call this I'm
I
just
like
gonna
that.
call this I'm gonna call this guy Bow. It's gonna be spelled like bow, but it's bow. You know what? I'm gonna add an E at the end. Bow. There we go.
Oh, is that each me?
I've eaten worse in my missions.
I've eaten worse just in general.
Well,
Fucking
from what I
leaves
just
and
saw, the
rainwater.
others from what I just saw, the others left, so it's gonna be all for the taking for us. There should be plenty of snacks.
Yay.
As
I
you
like
guys
peanuts.
As you guys make your way away, they don't seem to have too many suspicions of you quite yet. upon leaving, you do see that Ichibe, as you step out with your ninja eyes, you do note that there are several archers seemingly trained on the areas outside, looking off toward the sky after you guys had left, basically at the ready to destroy a fucking bird as it flies away.
Fucking damn it.
But as you guys are going down, you guys make it to the area where she usually had stayed, where she was at before. Before she looks to you guys like, "Oh, you wish to go downstairs again? I could probably have it be brought down there."
It wouldn't be too much trouble. We don't want to impose on our.
There's no trouble at all.
It'd be lovely. In the meantime, you need to tell me all the embarrassing stories about Akira when he was.
I have so many stories. I don't think any of them are embarrassing.
You
No,
motherfucker.
if I was a way more awkward character, I could be like, yeah, I wonder how many times he tripped over after getting his eyes burnt out.
As you guys are walking away, I'd like both of you to roll me charm one more time.
Do it, please. I'd like to see what happens.
Hey, fucker, we're trying to keep your mom alive, first of all.
Let's see.
You're welcome.
I don't
Hey,
think I'll
that's
get
way
another
better.
good roll.
It's 21.
Oh, I got not
Oh.
20. Never mind. It's lit.
You know,
You two are doing really fucking well, as they're just like seemingly like, yeah, whatever, fucking rich girl, talking about rich girl things. We're gonna want to shoot this bird. As you guys
Jesus
get here,
Christ.
as you guys get here, she goes, "Oh, we should probably ask them to bring it down for us. One moment." As she makes her way toward the front gate to call to the two guards that are outside. You see that they open the gates and step inside. Like, of course, mistress. What is it? As she goes, "Well, we'd like to have some of the food brought down if we could. Do you think you guys could help us with that?" They look to each other. They look to you guys. Probably. There wouldn't be anyone watching the front, however, if we did that.
I will take your place. I have fought your war for you while you've holed yourself up at this castle. I can wait a few more seconds for my food.
You
real
say
rough
anything, Jim?
there, but a little rough for that one. But he has a point. We've been dealing with a lot more than you'd think. We can handle just watching a gate.
They're supposed to be on the same level as my son, you know. As they look to each other, both of you roll me one final charm check.
I'm not gonna get another nat 20 or a 17. I've been too high.
15. Oh,
Or
froze for a second.
I got a
Yep,
fleeting
roll
though.
one more time, Ichibe.
It did freeze for a second there. You saw that too, huh? 3.
Yeah.
Okay,
Cool.
well, it's lit. My intimidation did not go off.
Alrighty. So Ichibe, you kind of like look to him. You're trying to keep your cool with them, trying to convince them to go in. And Jim, what'd you get all together?
With my roll, that was a 15.
15. That's pretty good.
That's reasonable.
As the two of you do so, there is some eyes over on. You know what? Roll me one more time. I'll give that late one in because this is gonna help me decide.
Wait, the both of us?
Just you.
Just me?
Yep,
or
you
just
got it.
Jen?
You got one from
just
Bubba
you.
Blue.
Okay.
Do it.
I'm gonna have you
Thank
do it
you.
one more time because this will help me decide. Okay.
13 plus 1 is 14.
Because I was on the
Hey.
fence about it, but as they look to you, they don't really get the same sort of confidence from you, Ichibe. But once Jin speaks up and they see how tall and how intimidating he is for a bit, they do sort of just like kind of step inside, like, yeah, we could grab that. Before they step inside, and as soon as they do so, you see that she sort of grabs each of you guys by the shoulders and ushers you out for a moment. Before she gives a nod over to the side wall that has a lever on it. She's still kind of standing in the doorway as she does this.
All right, it's time to pull the lever. Kronk.
What time of day is it, by the way?
It is around midday.
It's
Shit.
high noon.
Well, perfect time for a jailbreak.
You guys go to pull it.
Yep.
Pull the lever, Kronk.
The two of
It's
them
Jim,
start
but
making their
alright.
way away. Upon doing so, you guys pull as the cranking of gears seem to happen behind as the doors look like they're beginning to shut. The two of them look back a bit, but they notice that that she's on this side as they go thinking for a moment, like kind of stunned for a second. And then as the things are closing, she seems to jump and turn sideways, almost like cartwheeling out at a position that would have been very close for anyone else to be rushing out. But as she does do so, they rush forward and begin beating on the door as you guys are outside.
As we're outside, trench the door.
You trench. Oh,
Block the door. Just immediate slam. Boom.
You stomp onto the ground and you raise a large, like, a wall of earth in front of the doorway so they can't burst their way out. As I'm guessing you guys grab her and start running.
Oh yeah, we did.
Upon doing so, you guys hear them clamoring on their own side and yelling. At that point, you do see Ichibe looking back that there are several people coming up onto the walls on the sides. And again, not moving like the Yuyan archers you saw from before. They are moving like ninjas as they are just seemingly jumping up to the side of the walls.
Wow, whoever the fucking Black Rings hired fucking sucked.
Yeah.
As they begin to rush their way towards you guys start making your way. You have a good distance on them. So first things first, you make it down toward the beach before the time they would jump off from their wall. As you guys are going forward, I'd like to know there is a road leading to the main area, the main beach you guys had been to before. You guys can head off to her private beach, or you guys can try to head off into the wilderness. What do you guys want to do?
Shit. Fuck. Shit. Fuck.
So which way is the... Oh, I guess we're trying to hide ourselves because they don't know where we're going. Like, we don't want them to know where we're going. That's fair. But like, what happens when they all get here?
That's what I'm saying. You guys could either go to
we need to be in like the area where they can actually kind of see us so that we can be like, hey, fuckers. We need to violently scream at them when they're flying over us.
Yeah, we need to warn the others. I was gonna say which one of it's faster, but I already know that answer. So
yeah, you know that answer.
Basically, you guys could again go to the private beach to see if there's anything there you guys can do anything with. You guys could try to go toward the town, which potentially they won't be open firing in. Who's to say? Or you guys can make your way into the wilderness, which would be a more immediate way to hide, but they would probably be on your heels.
On our heels in the wilderness?
Basically, they would know you're going to the wilderness.
Okay. I mean, once the Fire Lord's like, don't be a fucking dildo, guys, they'd probably stand down.
Maybe.
And if they don't, then I'll just kill every single one of them. It's not a big deal.
I'll just kill them anyway. Who gives a fuck? You guys are kind of assholes. Anyway.
A life for a bird, you know? It's a fucking... birds were killed.
You think they won't open? You don't think they'll like open fire with those civilians around, would you?
I, to be honest, don't really know anything about these guys.
Awesome. I say we take our chances with the crowd of people.
You guys want to try to head to the city?
I think so. I think it's worth it.
All right. As you guys start heading off toward the beach you guys had seen coming in, you guys are going to have to make a couple of skill checks as you guys are running away, because again, you guys would have a bit of a lead on them, but unlike Ichibe currently, you are currently having to keep up with these two because leaving them would be bad.
Yo, that just means there's not a lot of stress on me right now.
There's not a lot of stress on you right now. However, this does
if anything,
mean that
just means I can be more sensory.
This does mean that those who are running after you, who seem to have had somewhat similar training, have a better way of catching up. But
I'll deal with them.
As they begin to make their way back, as they begin to make their way towards you guys, Ichibe and Jin, you guys would note upon your run several of them seemingly to appear from the large rocks off to your sides. As you guys are on the road, they seem to point off their bows toward the two of you in particular. However, the third one does seem to aim slightly over toward where she is. I'd like to know what you guys would like to do for your first thing with these arrows coming at you. Would you guys like to attempt to rush forward and try to combat these guys, or would you guys like to try to dodge and keep running? What's going down?
Well, it's either Jin makes a wall or I make a smoke bomb and we keep going.
You definitely could try.
Smoke bomb.
Like, how close are they?
They're not amazingly close. They are on the rocks beside of the road as you guys are making your way there. They're
You
close
said there's
enough.
3 people?
There are 3 of them. They are close enough for you guys to potentially engage them in combat if you'd like, which would obviously start a combat. Or you guys could do something to deter them and then keep running.
Yeah, no, it's probably just worth bombing.
I'm cool with that.
If it was 2, I would have flashbacks of what I did last time, and even if it took 2 turns, I'm fairly convinced that I could catch up to the 2 of you if you kept running. But like, it's 3. I think it's just worth bombing and then keep going.
You throw down some smoke bombs. How many are you throwing?
How many do I have? I have 7. How many? Yeah, I got 7.
You can throw up to 3, I believe, as one action.
I can't throw up to 3.
And you know that while you're outside, the smoke will dissipate decently quickly, but you're gonna be rushing out of it anyway.
Yeah. Honestly, I think 2 is probably all we need. Like, that's a decent coverage.
Okay, I'd like you to go ahead.
If I read this right.
Well, the big thing is
we're 30 square feet now.
The big thing is because we're not really doing a combat right now, we're gonna have you use this as your rolls. So throwing down. This is basically like the going through the puzzle dungeons and things like that. You are rolling to see your proficiencies and things like that.
Okay.
So if you're throwing 2 in, I'm gonna assume you throw both of them ahead of you guys as the 3 of you rush into it. I'm gonna assume you grab her, and as you guys go through, I would like for both you and Jen, I would like for you to roll me for your go ahead and roll me for your survival, and Jen, I would like you to roll me for your because you're rushing into this, I would like you to roll me for your insight, please.
I do survival instead.
Wow, I nat 1.
11, 13.
I fucking blew it.
As you guys will rush into it, you got 13 altogether, or is it just 13 on the roll?
13 altogether.
As you guys will go through this, you throw the 2 smoke bombs ahead of you. It does work. You guys are able to make your way through. However, that is technically 2 fails on the thing that I want you guys to combat against. You throw the 2 smoke bombs ahead. It works enough to where you guys don't get attacked. You guys don't get the arrows on you. However, the 3 of them are keeping up with you. You're not sure how many more are around, but as you guys are rushing forward, Ichibe, you look back and you see that 2 more of them dart out of the smoke behind you. As you guys are going forward some more, you guys are able to get through a bit of a patch of the sand as you go into a small patch of the beach. As you guys turn, you see that arrows do streak past you guys. And as you guys turn and get into the beach area and pull her along, ahead of you, you guys do see about, we'll say 2 or 3 turns away, there is the beach that had the large carnival like area going down. I'd like to know how you guys are going to do things. You guys just want to keep bolting? Do you guys want to do anything in particular as you're running? Do you guys want to throw anything behind you? What's going down?
So there's a total of 5 people behind us now?
Currently, as far as you can see.
Interesting.
I just want to know if you guys want to throw any techniques behind you, if you guys want to just rush forward and see if you can outrun them.
I can keep fucking bombing. I can just buy more smoke bombs. Although Akira's gonna have to pay for them because I'm pretty broke. but I'm saving his mom, so he's gonna have to deal with it.
Fuck. If he
I can
weren't
just throw more
open,
smoke bombs.
yeah, if he weren't open space, I think, don't you have like a way to throw people off of us if they're chasing us? With, like,
Yeah, but that's a
ninja
little bit
powers?
different. That's like tracking.
That's if they're tracking
like,
you.
Yeah. This is
and this is pursuing.
pursuing. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. If we weren't in open stretch of beach,
we can fucking see you, you shit ass. We know where you're going, you fucking loser.
you see,
Don't fucking
that shit
try
can't
running
speed
from
through.
us.
Oh my god! And how far away exactly would they be?
They're a little bit behind you. I would say again, we're not gonna really worry about distances until we get into a combat.
Yeah. Okay. I have nothing but kill moves.
You have trenches.
I do. Can I force us to have some cover as we keep going? Throw your smoke bomb. I have an idea.
Could also
Maybe you should throw a
cryo-size
smoke
them.
bomb.
Let's see.
You want to throw a smoke bomb, Ichibe?
Yeah, I mean, you said like the more I throw down, the higher the chances of it
Yes, the
working
higher
properly?
your success is.
Okay, well I have 5, so I'm gonna throw down another 2.
Okay. And what are you planning to do whenever he throws them down, Jin?
I want to. Oh, hear me out.
Yeah.
I have an idea, and it's I drop us down and cover ourselves. Just drop. I box us under the ground and make us vanish.
You are currently on a beach. That would, obviously would work potentially. But the problem with it is they would be able to see in front of them, which means they would know that you guys wouldn't have gone off in that direction.
Yeah.
You
We're
could
kind of
definitely
in the
do
middle Where we're in such an open area that I understand what he's saying. It's
You could do it.
probably not
However,
gonna
they
work that
would they
well.
would know that you didn't run off.
Yeah, they would literally just fucking chill out above us for like hours just searching. Probably just best to keep running.
If you would like
Yeah.
to, though, just a slight change on that plan. You could make a
You
trench
could trench them.
inside of the smoke bomb and see if they either plow into it or fall into it.
Yeah, I mean that's not a bad idea. That's kind of
Yeah,
what I
I
was
wanna-
thinking too when you said that.
Okay, yeah, I like that idea.
Having him fall down a hole would be pretty funny.
All right.
Yeah.
You
Down a
guys,
big hole.
Ichibe, you throw them down on top of you guys this time instead of ahead of you. As this happens, Jin, you try to use a trench below you. I would like for Ichibe to roll me for technique, and I would like for Jin to roll me for element.
Please.
I have a nice roll.
And the both of you have fleeting.
Yay.
Oh, we have fleeting. Okay.
That's a 3. I'm fucking thank you for
Okay.
fleeting.
I 13 plus 5 is 18.
14 plus 4 is 18.
Hey,
We both got 18.
as the two of you guys throw down your smoke bomb trench combo, you guys hear behind you as you guys rush out of the smoke. You guys hear behind you the sounds of at least 2 of them yelling out as they plow into and then are immediately snuffed with their screams of hitting something or falling into something behind you.
Jin starts laughing as he's running.
As you begin to laugh, you do see that 3 arrows seem to still go by your head.
That cuts his laugh off. Like, he's like,
You're just like ha 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 ha.
Right.
Three.
Wait. So there's 3 more?
There seems to be 3 more coming at you.
How deep was the trench?
He can do I think 10 feet.
Okay,
10
so
feet
it's
per
gonna be
API
it's
jump
not
in.
gonna be easiest for them to get out then. So if I were to quickly, because it's still kind of smoke, they're still kind of disoriented. If I were to double back and try to tackle one of them in, do you think that's doable?
Tackling one of them in, you could potentially do so, or I will remind you as well, you do have your stone needles. You could potentially try to throw at them and maybe knock them off guard. You can throw up to 3 of those at a time.
Yeah, I just didn't know whether or not that would actually like put them in the ground.
It may not, but it may also catch them as they jump over it. Is what I'm thinking, just as a kind of cool.
Okay.
Thing.
Okay.
If you'd like to.
Yeah, I'll use 3 of those. Fuck it.
Jen, do you want to do
I can
anything
use
behind
3
you
at a time.
for this? Do you want to try to aid in any way?
if he's gonna try and hit him with these needles, right? And if these needles knock him off balance, can I like erode and like force them into the hole? Or push them into the hole somehow?
I would say if you wanted to do something, you could. Again, one thing that I'm thinking is you could use your cryoseism, which is a thing you can do. A thing you can do to make them either get stunned or get disoriented.
Yeah, okay. I like that. Right, cryoseism. Don't need ice. Just do. Just boom. Got it. Forgot. Concussive grenade. Activate.
All right. I would like for a reflex check from Ichibei, and I'd like for a element check from Jin. If you guys can get through this, we'll see how things go.
I'm not. That was a bad roll.
12, 16.
As a 16.
I got fucking 4 plus 5 is 9.
You were throwing 3 of them, so go ahead and roll me 2 more.
Okay. That's a 6 plus 5 is 11.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, I got a fleeting, so I guess I got to roll again on this one.
Roll this one again, yeah.
That is 15.
15's good.
And an at 1. So maybe 1 hit out of all of them.
Okay, as you throw your stone needles back behind you, whenever Jin sets off he seems to turn around and stomp down. You guys hear a large cracking sound echo throughout the entirety of the beach. A sound that this beach probably has never heard, like ever. And that does slightly throw you off, Ichibei, as you throw your things behind you. However, you guys do hear the sounds of another person seemingly falling or getting hit, as only one person seems to dart out from the smoke, and this person seems to have a stone needle seemingly lodged in a part of their face.
What the fuck?
Ooh.
Ow!
Yep.
He's a tough one.
Okay. Well,
as he is rushing towards you guys, he has his bow outward. Do you guys want to do anything to this final guy, or do you guys just want to run?
Feel bad for him.
I don't. Let's see.
Needles are dangerous. Why did I do that?
All right, I would like for you to fuck this guy up, if we want to, because you know what we're surrounded by? Sand. You know what I get to do when there's lots of sand?
What do you get to do when there's lots of sand, my dude?
Sand whip the shit out of them.
You want to go for a sand tendril?
Yeah. I either do. Hey, who knows? Maybe I can just bind him and squeeze his fucking soul out.
You definitely could. You definitely could try.
Jin wants to try that because this dude is like, okay, this one's not gonna go down.
If you'd like, you could use your Earth Basics Mastery if you remember.
Oh,
as your second part.
Power things. Yes.
That lets you use Trench to attempt to seal a person into loose earth.
I'm about to bury a man alive. It's everything I've ever wanted.
You can bury him alive if you'd like. You could also just restrain him, or you could bury him alive.
I don't know. It sounds weird. Let's see if I can actually restrain, and then I'll think about the fun part of this.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an element. Before you roll though, keep it in the air. Ichibei, do you want to do anything to potentially help him get this guy, to give this guy disadvantage on his check at all? Do you want to disorient the one chasing you guys in any way?
I got 3 bombs. I got 7 needles. I want to throw more needles. That's dangerous.
I just imagine Ichibei just going through his fucking bag and it's like,
oh God, is that what I've been doing to people?
I'm a monster.
I'll throw one more bomb.
All right, you're gonna throw a bomb down. I'm gonna say that if you do this, he's not gonna really be able to see the earth coming at him. He's not an earthbender, so I will give you advantage, Jin, upon that happening.
Fuck this guy.
And you also have fleeting.
Roll 1. Yay! So 3 rolls. That's a 7. Oh, that's a 14. Final roll. Another 7. How many intervals is 7 today? So
14 plus 4.
Yep.
What I've been doing to people.
It does give a reflex check from them. So I will roll a reflex from them. That is an 18 altogether for you though. I will have him go with disadvantage because he cannot see you. So
all right.
with disadvantage, they have to go with the 15. The 15, unfortunately, is a miss because he has a +4 for his reflex.
Not bad.
As he goes forward, this is your guys' third fail. If you fail one more, then there will be a combat. As he rushes forward, you guys see that he seems to jump from where the trench was about to grab him. As he is in the air, he sends another arrow towards you guys. As this happens, he is in midair at this point. At this point, you can potentially go for a sand tendril, but you can't really trench or earth basics at him. Do you want to try for a sand tendril?
Yeah, but if I can grab him, can I violently ram him into the ground?
Yeah, you can freaking do an Alawi at him.
Yeah. I wanted to use one of these now.
Hey, there you go. And again, do you want to give him advantage in any way? Do you want to try to knock this guy off course a bit, Ichibe?
Throw needles in his eyes. I don't know what you do.
Throw needles in his eyes.
Jesus Christ.
Then he'll seriously
I've got things like fishbone daggers.
You could.
What's the difference between a fishbone dagger and a needle again? You can only throw one dagger, but you can throw multiple needles.
You can throw multiple needles. The needles themselves, if you look at it,
and it's up to 3 needles a turn.
Yes, and with the daggers, they each do +1 damage. So there's not really a big thing. You can just throw one dagger if you want, like one needle.
Yeah, I'll just one needle.
Yeah, you can just throw one needle if you want.
That's fair. I'll throw another needle.
All right. Roll me for your technique as you throw the needle. I'm pretty sure you're gonna hit this, like no matter what you roll. To be fair,
you want to use a lotus token on this?
I'm 100%. I'm 100% sure.
I don't need a lotus
token. I'm 1,000%. Yeah, you're fine.
Cool.
So go ahead and roll with advantage plus the lotus token. Jin.
Wait,
we're using a lotus for this?
I am.
I don't think we need to. It's one guy. If we go into combat, we'll just kick his ass.
Oh yeah.
If it's still one guy by the combat.
Yeah.
Hey. As you send forth your tendril, he seems to jump forward. He has the thing like aimed directly at you, Jin, as you're performing your earthbending. But as soon as he's about to let go of the arrow, a stone needle stabs directly into his hand from the ground where Ichibe is, knocking it off course as he reels back, blood coming from his hand. The arrow flies off course as the tendril rises up from the sand. You have a lot of sand here. It's almost like the mini desert. As you can only make one
tiny deserts.
You can only make one tendril, but you can make a big ass tendril as you reach up and you surround him, almost sand coughing Gara at this point. But as you grab him with it, you slam him down as he bounces off of the sand into the water.
Yes, I still got it. We keep running now.
As this goes down, the three of you rush out once more until finally, because you guys have taken care of all of the ones who are immediately pursuing you, even if there are more pursuing you, you guys rush yourselves into this crowded beach. You guys rush down from the hill, going down into the area where there seems to be a lot of people doing their carnival best. As you guys rush down and start making your way into the crowds, you guys look back as you do see up onto the hill there are several more archers that are there. There appear to be around 6 of them up on the top of the hill. 5 of them seemingly aiming down towards you, but the 6th one puts an arm out and stops them. As the crowd of people begin to get more and more thick, you guys are having people like go in front of you. Like eventually there's like this one guy walking up to you, Ichibe, like, hey, do you want to play a volleyball game?
I will kick your ass in volleyball. You don't want to play volleyball with me.
Hey, come on, man. You can be on my team.
No.
My name's Dan.
As,
This is my friend Lon Johns.
Fuck up.
Are you making an Ember Isles reference?
Don't worry about it.
As we're getting into the crowd, we see them on the hill. Jin just like gives like a little salute to them, like a little see ya as we just melt into the crowd.
As you guys step forward, you guys tell Dan maybe later.
Sure.
The little like dragon like thing that seems to be like part of the parade that like people are like moving around seems to go in front of you guys, and then you guys are lost into the crowds.
Jin pulls his hood back, just oh, and he nudges Ichibe. See, wasn't that fun?
Well, that was very exciting.
I never said it would be boring.
I really hope they don't go back to that fucking castle.
I wonder what Akira and the others are going to be doing. I mean, we didn't get to tell them anything about it. They just decided to leave as quick as they did.
They had reasons. If I had to guess, they either went back to the Fire Lord, or they abandoned us here. And I'm pretty sure the second one is not the right answer.
It is safe to say that if we continue on the path that we're on, we'll eventually make it back to the Fire Lord's villa.
If you're making your way to the Fire Lord's villa, it's not too far away from here. Unfortunately, we'll have to leave the crowds, but I'm sure that we can find someone to take us there. Some sort of, maybe some sort of transport or something of that sort. As she begins looking around, as that goes down, Ichibe,
Mm-hmm.
you feel the presence of someone behind you.
And it's probably either Sudi or Nuon.
Well, I did say you didn't feel them.
Onis.
Well, I did say you didn't feel them approaching you. So as you look behind you, you see people.
Yeah.
You see people standing behind you. You see Sudi and Nuon, who seems to be rather happy that they were able to get this close to you without you noticing.
It's like rubbing his chin, like
Nice.
Before they look over towards you guys, like, "Hey, what's going on? You guys are." Well, oh, sorry. Hey, Jen. I told you we should probably let him know before. I mean, he's not old, but.
Hey.
We are being followed.
You're being followed?
just
Nuon
another
says,
day.
like, holding onto a snow cone.
I don't want a snow cone. But yes, we were Nor Yang archers, I think. I don't recall them being that. I don't recall that you say anything about them being very jumpy like that.
And to assume the Black Rings either hired some rookies, or this is a different faction.
I don't know much about the people that my husband hired, but once he heard that there was a war coming to our lands, he basically forbid me from leaving in case they would, you know. I don't know much. I don't know much about them at all.
Oh, right, introductions.
This is Akira's mother. We plan on going back to the Fire Lord's villa.
Oh, you two know these two girls?
They are proteges. And friends. And friends.
Jesus Christ, Jen.
What? I'm teaching. I'm teaching both of them, sort of, you. Kind of.
Oh, of course, I can see the resemblance between you guys.
What?
Yeah.
Looks between Ichibe and Sudi.
Calm the fuck down. I already told you. That's not how it works.
This is yes, as Ichibe said, this is Akira's
I live
mother.
in the Fire Nation.
Did we actually get her name? Did she actually introduce herself? Or
Our eye colors are different, and so are our dress wear.
You both look like you're wearing Fire Nation clothes to me.
Why did you say I might have been a waterbender then?
You're wearing blue.
you're wearing blue?
What the fuck?
We can find you some red out here somewhere if you want.
The fucking unison in that was perfect.
Just stop.
So
Stop.
Anyway, I mean, I really do, and I really do like that you guys are wanting to introduce me to all your friends, but you don't have to keep calling me You don't have to keep calling me Akira's mom if you want.
We never did get your name,
Did
we?
she? Yeah. Did she actually say who she was?
Nope.
So rude of us.
You never
You
did
are.
introduce yourself.
My name is Adisa Yamamoto.
All right.
Adisa, a
Thank you.
pleasure, Adisa. Now that we're formally introduced, this is Sudi, a fellow shinobi from the Earth Kingdom, though.
Nice to meet you.
She's a doll. And this one,
I'm not actually a doll.
Is-
I'm a person.
you get used to that. And this one,
Jesus Christ.
and this little one over here is Avatar Noir.
Oh, this is the Avatar. She says out loud in the crowded area.
Violently screaming.
Oh, this is the Avatar.
Is there any way to be like shh before she says that?
Nope.
Cool, awesome. I don't have reflex.
As we are going to come to that in a minute, as people
Yes,
are looking around like Avatar.
Why? That's why I wasn't gonna say the fucking thing, but you said the thing. Everybody looking at us like, oh, now it's a party.
Nuam just looks around as everybody says Avatar. She like puts the
They
snow
all
cone
bow.
back to her mouth. As we're gonna move over toward our boys, who's
girl.
Akira. You and Mei Lee would have dropped off. Would have dropped off your boy. Dropped off your boy Duncan. As Duncan is let off, he will look to Mei Lee like, "Do you want I should carry the ring?"
I mean, we can totally keep it safe. Aren't people gonna wonder why you're just carrying a weird jar with a bubbling ring?
I mean, everyone here should know why I have it, right?
Well, that is very true. I guess it would.
It's up to you. It's just been acting weird here, so I wanted to make sure I kept my eye on it.
You are more vigilant than I am.
Hands him the jar.
You say that as he looks to the jar and then looks to you. A smile goes across his face. Nah, never mind. You keep it.
Oh, now you suddenly change your mind? Why?
It seems like you have a lot of things to prove to yourself, more than you have to prove to me.
Mm. Do I?
I think you're pretty vigilant,
Fine.
especially when you
Then
have to
I'll-
be.
Fine. I'll hold on to it then.
You see him give a wave behind him as he starts making his way over into the rooms there. Do you guys want to grab anyone else while you guys are here? As you guys have landed, Bao can carry several people with him. If you guys would like to go, bring anybody else with you to your mountain excursion.
Should we bring anyone else, Akira? Luca. No.
I mean, you could. We're getting near the end of the session. I mean, then that'd be a good way to get Luca involved with stuff.
Yeah, I'm Luca. I'll come with you guys.
It's
Let's
okay.
go, Luca.
It's okay. You guys left Akira's mom and the others at the place. Okay, I'll just send in my dragon hawk to tell them that we're on our way. As an arrow goes and kills Jin.
There you go.
There you go, Luca.
You and all your animal friends, you fucking Disney princess.
And again, if it seems to go against anything that happens next game that would have put her something that would
We
have
could
put
just
Luca
say
somewhere
Luca
else.
was never here.
We could just be like, oh, Luca didn't go.
Luca, we're gonna make sure the camera stays showing just Mei Lee and Akira, and then when Phantom agrees, it's gonna be like, and they were here the whole time.
And Luca.
And Luca. Anywho.
Anyone other than Luca?
Nah, everybody else can just fucking chill. It's frickin' beach vacation time. Come on, hell yeah, Pikachu's vacation. Let's go.
Yuki just stares out of her window, watches as you guys leave.
I'm not taking you to a volcano, Yuki. I love you too much. What if you fall in?
This is her. Remember though, after this little trip to Ember Isles, Yuki's probably gonna go go back over toward Captain Lenoa. This is her last little trip with you guys.
Don't
Yeah,
worry.
don't worry about it.
Her last
Don't
little
worry,
trip with it's her last little
like-
trip with you, Melee.
Just before we lift off, she just holds Yuki's hand.
Don't worry, we'll return and have so much fun together.
You take off, taking with you the other fluffy tail and not hers.
Their hands slowly part.
Like in a romantic comedy.
Fucking yeah.
God, I love Yuki.
She holds the reins.
God, I love Yuki.
As you guys begin to make your way off toward the volcano, upon leaving the area, you guys would note, getting closer toward the volcano area, that there is a little bit of a activity going on over at the volcano. You do note that while Akira, the volcano itself, is mostly dormant, it does have some active times during the year. And it's not necessarily dangerous, especially again because most of the Ember Isles was apparently, according to the people who've lived here a long time ago, created by earthbenders. That most of the time there are channels that any sort of magma would go down if there was any sort of large eruption or anything like that. Hasn't erupted in years. But you do note that there is smoke and other things coming up from the volcano right now that you guys would have seen coming on the way here. But again, Akira would have let you guys know that while it is active, it is not dangerous, if that makes sense. As you guys would start making your way over, however, you would note that as you guys get closer to the volcano, Bao would be getting a little bit slower, not wishing to get too much closer to not only the heat but also the smog that is being the bit of smog and or smoke that is being put out by it. As you guys would unfortunately have to land a little bit away from your target.
This is as far as Bao's going, Akira.
Good enough.
As you guys would get over to it, Bao seems to hit with land with a bit of a stomp down. But upon you guys looking up toward the volcano ahead of you, he doesn't seem like he would stop walking with you because you guys are below the point where there would be any real smoke or any activity right now. But as you guys would see him come with you, he does seem to be very hesitant about taking off into the air. He doesn't even lift off slightly, like where he like drags his feet along. He is just stomping. He is like, no, I'm going this way. I'm walking this way. You can't stop me.
Yeah, I know, Bao. It's okay.
From this being said, you guys would take the rest of your trek a little bit slower than you would have before. But still decently quick, as you are still on a bison. As you guys would get closer and closer to the volcano, would see there is a section of the area that is seemingly made into a bit of an open area in the beginning of it. There is a large road that would lead its way over toward it as well. I just picked up a bunch of Yuyan archers without meaning to. They need to get off. They're not here. Maybe they are. Who knows? But those two in particular aren't though. They need to fucking get out of here. But we'll put it right there. We'll put it right here. We're not using this map right now. As you guys would step your way forward, you would see that there are, at the end of the road area leading up to the volcano area, there is a large cave that does seem to have some people standing out in front of it. And upon you guys getting over towards said cave, you guys see that not only is there a couple of guards standing outside. Wham! Not those. I keep grabbing the royal procession. They're not there. What's up?
I don't know why.
What you giggling at?
Why?
What you doing a giggle of?
I don't know why. I just started giggling.
Good job.
I'm losing my mind.
I'm losing my mind. you would see that there is quite a few guards that would be standing outside, but they do appear to be conversing with somebody else. All of them, however, have turned to see all of you guys as you are riding on a bison, and Akira, you would recognize one of them. As Akira,
right.
you see what appears to be the silhouette of your father standing amongst them.
All right. Which one? Okay.
The one that
The one that has
actually
art.
a picture. Yeah, the one that has art. I mean, they all have art, but the one that isn't the
the
generic
one that
art.
the one that has a unique face.
The one that
Yeah,
looks
no.
like
just-
fucking.
The one
I-
named King.
What the fuck happened to your dad?
Ow. Ask him. he fucked his wife. That's what happened.
Do you guys still want to approach?
Yes.
As you guys approach, the two guards would start making their way forward. However, the man that is with them, Mei, that you would not recognize, does seem to call them back before stepping forward himself and looking up toward the two and or three of you. As he would approach, you do see a slight smile go across his face for a moment before turning into a neutral expression once more. Akira, is that you?
Hey, Dad. He jumps down.
It's nice to see you in one piece, my son.
Yeah. Same to you, Dad. What?
Did
I
you
understand you've
perform
been
well in your mission?
Well, we found the Avatar.
Oh,
Bad news is the Avatar's broken. We gotta fix her.
broken. But you still did what you set out to do.
Doesn't mean we're done.
But it does bring honor to our family name. Set out to do something and you completed it. I'm proud of you.
We we have to get our firebending back.
We? He seems to not really be paying attention to Melee too much.
I know, she's just kind of sitting there. It's just like, we found the Avatar. She's broken. Her firebending sucks.
Yes. Allow me to introduce you. This is Melee.
Hi, I'm not the Avatar.
He looks up over towards you and he's just like, then why are you introducing me to her? No, I'm playing.
Because it's fucking polite.
Melee.
Mm.
Is that your full name?
Melee you, sir.
Nice to meet you, Miss Yu.
It is an honor, sir.
Are you one of those who are traveling with my son?
Yes.
Then you two have been chosen to this task of retrieving and fixing the Avatar?
He was chosen. I volunteered.
I see. But you are part of the same party, I suppose, so you will have to be recognized as well. I need to make sure that I hear all the details so that I can keep a record of it inside of the family vaults.
Wow.
Hmm?
Well, when we get the chance, you better darn sit tight, because it's quite a wondrous tale. Right, Akira?
Yep. To say the least, yeah.
Looking at you, my lady, you appear to be of Earth Kingdom descent. You wouldn't happen to be an Earthbender, would you?
Nope.
Oh.
I am an airbender, as you can tell by my bison. Can
I
you tell by
see.
my bison?
You see a bit of a disappointed look go across his face for a moment, but then he just sort of like shakes it off again to a neutral expression. And it's unfortunate.
I mean, I'm from the Earth Nation.
I could use the help of a strong earthbender at the moment.
We know one.
Yeah,
Brought one
yeah.
with us.
You do.
Mm-hmm.
Well, allow me to at least get you up to speed with what's happening here, if you don't mind, Akira. Sorry that our rejoining has to be so cut short. But there is someone inside of the volcano currently who is acting, well, very strangely.
Yeah, I meant to ask you, what is going on in there? I understand you're trying to lava bend or something.
So you've talked to your mother.
Yeah,
What all has she told you
yeah.
about it?
Not much. She doesn't really know a whole lot. She just told me that you keep going into the volcano with some earthbending woman.
Well,
Oh.
this earthbending woman has turned out to be a traitor.
Oh.
As we have decided to work together for the time being, there was a spark of potential in her whenever I had seen her. She told me that she was able to bend very strange stones and rocks. Upon seeing it for myself, it appears that she was able to mess around with the obsidian that was around the area. Upon doing so, I had thought that, well, the stories of avatars bending the very nature around them, the magma from below, might have been somewhat true, and I could potentially have her aid us in our fight against the Southern Water Tribe. So
Is your dad trying to harness the power of Groudon?
So I've been
Shut
attempting.
up.
So I've been attempting to get her trained up in the art of handling things of a slightly hotter magnitude. And finally, whenever we started making headway, I brought her here. It was slow moving at first, but I believe I've finally done it. I have created a lava bender.
Okay, so now what?
Well, unfortunately, it appears that the power seems to have somewhat changed her.
Somewhat. You've given her an entirely new thing to bend. Something that's that's only destructive. Are you? Of course, it's changed her. She's power tripping.
She showed nothing of the sort before recently. She was very much someone who I understood that I could trust in ways that I believe that, well, even I could trust those more than even my family.
You'd be surprised at how cunning and conniving women could be. I mean, I'm not speaking from experience.
Unfortunately, you may be telling the truth of that.
Thankfully, we also.
Whenever she had made her way in there, she told us to stay out. If we were to set foot inside the volcano, she would cause it to erupt.
Thankfully, we also potentially brought a waterbender.
Well, I don't know if she's there yet, so I'm not going to say anything.
Yet,
okay,
so
I'm playing. Water is nothing to what she now wields.
I mean,
what I was hoping is if you brought a powerful enough earthbender, I could attempt to let them know what I found out about this lava bending style.
That we have so much. He's actually with Mom right now.
Good. If you were to go and collect him, then I could tell him what I know about my research into lava bending. It's something I believe that only an earthbender is capable of. An earthbender who has the knowledge that I possess. I've already made one. Why not make another?
I mean, at least we trust Jin, right?
Jin, is that the one you wish to bring in front of me?
I mean, we trust Jin, yes.
They have to be a substantially powerful bender. One that has no real limitations to their ability. If you believe this bender is strong enough that their innate power can channel that which this world is created by, then bring him to me.
You
Be the
take
world breaker.
do you take benders with nubs?
With
You know, I
what?
wasn't gonna be the. You know what? Come back.
Oh,
wow.
he only has one arm.
You bet you blew my only chance.
stop? Can you guys just fucking let him up there and then start bitching? Like, holy shit!
I mean, I wasn't. I mean, Akira, Master
Is that
Akira. I wasn't.
the only bender that you have with you?
Oh my god!
I
Yes.
mean,
Hmm.
Master Akira.
Jesus Christ.
You must also explain to your father that despite of his limitations, he has surpassed and went above and beyond, and is totally not our only ticket into fixing the situation.
If I could
I
at
didn't say he
least
wasn't strong. I said he only had one arm.
if I could at least get him to create barricades, I suppose that would be worth something.
How about you see him for yourself, and then you decide from there, my lord.
Perhaps. I'll be waiting here if you bring this candidate to me. It will require more than just telling of how to do this. It will require the use of the obsidian and the volcanic rock that I have with me. If he has any sort of potential with it, I could give him the slight bit of knowledge he would need to start things off. But everything else has to come from pure talent on his part. If he ever wishes to draw out the full potential of it, then I can help him with that as well. But right now, we just need to make sure he can defend himself against her.
Well, when it comes to talent, I can assure you that he has that in abundance.
Let's hope that your bender can overcome his disabilities, as you did.
Yes, father.
I'll see you here then, Akira. We will be sure to create some sort of a banquet in your honor when you return home to your mother. But for now, this is far more important than your mission that you came back from.
Yes, father.
I'll see to it. I hope you see to it that you finish with whatever you need and get back to me hastily. I don't think she's going to destroy the island while she's inside, but we may only have days. As he begins to make his way back. I don't trust that she has enough on her to survive further than that inside of the volcano. But she does have some provisions that would allow her her own ability to keep herself in there for several days. Once she runs out of rations, however, I don't want to know what she would do. I'd like to think that she's at least smart enough to not kill herself inside of there.
Do you
We'll
know
do
if
what we
she-
can. We'll do what we can.
Be sure to have him only come here if he's ready. If you have to give him days, then give him days. But do not keep me waiting for too long. We will have to rush in there. I'd say on the third sunrise. Sooner than that would be appreciated.
We'll see what we can do, my lord.
I trust you, my son. You came back from one mission unscathed. Come back from another.
Yes, sir.
Oh man, if only he knew Kometu.
And kill that frog, would you? I'm kidding.
Stop saying boobs.
I'm playing. You guys want to say or do anything else while you're here? Or?
Nope, I'm done.
We're not gonna tell him about the Fire Lord? No, we're not just gonna mention that? No? You okay?
You
need a
tell
minute?
him.
You tell him.
Oh yeah, by the way, the Fire Lord is coming. We thought it
Do
wasn't
you
that big of
want
a
to
deal.
make your?
but,
Do you want to make your way over to him? Because right now he's made his way back over toward his guards.
God damn it, hold Kometu. What?
Just hops off and just like air flutters down.
One more thing, my lord, before we go. Just something, just a small little
That was
token
part of that airbending you said you could do.
Oh, of course.
Interesting.
Curtsy.
What is it?
Just a small, tiny little thing. Something just so benign that we also had to tell you that the Fire Lord was here.
Interesting.
Well, now that we've told you,
And
we'll go do
why
what's for.
should I do anything about that? I don't have
Looks
time
like
to
you-
be entertaining fools at the moment.
You're right, but it was just something we thought we'd just let you know so that you weren't totally in the dark. We're gonna go do that thing that's so much more important now, my lord.
Well, be
And
sure to
his
tell the
brother.
Fire Lord to stay inside of his own villa for the time being. I'll invite him home when I return.
Of course. We'll be sure to keep him entertained along with your wife.
Fluff, 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 fluff. Flutter, 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 flutter,
As
flutter,
you
flutter.
say, as well as your wife, he stands there. He looks to you as you begin to move your way away. How are you? Are you just fluttering away? Or are you going at any pace?
Just nice little airbender flutter, flutter pace. Not
He
too
reaches
fast.
out and grabs your arm.
Oh, my lord. Yes?
About entertaining my wife.
I mean, like, talking with her, telling her about Master Akira's adventures. I mean,
At my manor, correct?
why, of course, why would she be anywhere else?
Good. It's not safe outside right now, especially with this happening.
Well, of course not. Don't worry. Her safety will be our utmost priority no matter what.
Hi guys, we stole his wife.
He looks to you as you say that, Mei Li, and again, you just see him glaring into your eyes, almost into your soul, before he does let your arm go. Of course.
Why, of course, the mother of Akira is the mother of us all. Flutter,
What
flutter,
the
flutter,
fuck
flutter,
did you
flutter,
just
flutter, flutter,
say?
flutter, flutter,
What?
flutter, flutter, flutter.
Your mom is our mom, Akira.
We're all one big happy family, aren't
That's
we?
why I took her. I don't have a real mom.
So, do you regret telling me to do it now?
No. I wouldn't
good.
change. If I could go back in time, I wouldn't change a fucking thing.
Do
Wonderful.
you guys want to?
accept,
What do you guys want to make your way away? Is there anywhere in particular you want to go?
You accept me for who I am, and I jive with that. Let's go.
Do you guys want to? Do you guys want to tell the Fire Lord and Duncan first, since they are a little bit closer to you, that they shouldn't be making their way to the manor, or do you want to make your way to the manor first?
Let's let Duncan and friends know.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you
Let's go to
guys,
Duncan.
as you guys get onto Bow, he walks away for a little bit before taking off into the air. You guys looking back again, seeing the smokes slowly rising up from the volcano. Now given new meaning that there's apparently someone held up in there and threatening to explode it.
Cool.
You guys make your way up and away before landing over back at the villa. Upon getting there, I think that's where we're going to be ending things off for the night. I didn't know that you guys were just going to listen to him. Otherwise, Luca wouldn't have to come. Luca didn't come. Luca was over here
Luca
playing with her
was
bird.
never here.
Luca was never there.
Luca
But
was
as-
never fucking.
But as you guys make your way all the way back home, I think that's where we're going to be ending things off for the night.
All right.
Oh god damn! I guess I have to.
Do you
save
guys
the
know
day.
why? Do you guys now know why I didn't want to do this without Nightshade?
Yeah, no. Yeah, yeah.
Why
Okay.
did you give him red hair and glasses and make him Maxi of Team Magma?
God damn
Why
it.
why is your father Maxi of Team Magma?
Is the person
Every-
inside the listen?
He tried to harness the power of Groudon, but he couldn't, and now Groudon's threatening to blow up the volcano.
Am I gonna have to wrestle Groudon? I'll do
You
it.
might have to wrestle Groudon.
I'll fucking wrestle that bitch to the ground.
I don't know if you can do that. Kyogre tried, and
Well, I'm not a
I don't
big dumb
know.
whale, am I?
Not a big.
that's true.
dumb one.
Kyogre's pretty fucking stupid.
So you've been asking me this for a long time, Jin. The lava benders are here.
Okay, cool.
You've been asking me
Neat.
where the lava benders are for a long time. The lava benders are here.
Okay. I kind of guessed, but I don't know.
I can just imagine, like, on the way back to Dunkin' Donuts, fucking just on that air bison, and it's just like,
Wow, that was pretty wound up. That was pretty wound up. You're nothing like your dad. Which one do you take after?
I question that myself sometimes.
You look pretty stressed out. Want to unwind? Sit
He
back,
always-
relax, enjoy the breeze.
Yeah. Yeah. He always.
Guys, I stole Akira's mom. Lol.
Oh, we stole Akira's mom.
I love how
It's
the
like I
first
wasn't
thing
even there.
I love how the first thing Akira says to Jin is "Don't take anything from my manor," and then he took his mom.
You won't even notice.
you won't even notice anything.
You won't even notice anything's gone. That means you don't care about your mom, and that's kind of sad.
Aw. Now I'm sad.
I don't like that joke. That was a bad joke.
No, it wasn't. There's no such thing as a bad joke.
Aw. So
Why don't
Lindo
you
has
just
to do
smash dice
so
on your
Lindo
mom?
has to do some things before next week. Anyway, so
Yeah.
I'm playing.
Just for real, I'm gonna use the smash dice on your mom. Sorry, but I'm not gonna say sorry.
Sorry, not sorry. I'm gonna smash your
I
mom.
mean, they're probably around the same
Fuck
edge.
your mom.
You have to fucking push his dad all over the fucking
Your dad
volcano,
locked
though.
her in the mansion. That's pretty much grounds for divorce.
You have to push
Probably.
his dad over the volcano in order to take his mom, though.
But are you telling me I had to like fucking be Scar and throw Mufasa off the fucking cliff?
Yeah, I mean, Scar didn't try to fuck Simba's mom, so you tell me.
Actually, yes,
I
he did.
mean,
Okay, never mind.
Yes, he did.
you know.
Okay, you know what? That's
Let's be
fair.
real.
I mean, okay, hang on.
Actually.
Okay, hang on. If before you kill Daddy Dearest, at least learn lava bending.
Oh, no shit! I'm gonna kill him with lava bending. Fucking, why would I not?
Cool.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll fucking. You'll be like,
Okay,
Frodo.
he
I'll
hasn't,
just
he
eat him.
hasn't shown himself to be like fucking Sauron yet. Maybe we should give the guy some slack. Maybe he was trying to do some good in the world. But he seems like he's got a fucking chip on his shoulder. Might have something to do with the fucking massive scar across his face. I don't know your dad though. Maybe he's just an asshole.
I will say
I'm not talking
here's
about that.
here's the
I'm
big
just saying
thing.
I want to fuck his wife.
Here's the big thing.
That's fair.
I want to leave off with something pretty ominous. Man, if
What's up?
Akira could see, he might say something about that scar.
Oh, he didn't have that before.
Who knows,
Well,
man?
ain't that a fucking? Ain't that a time?
Who knows, man?
That's some rip.
But yeah, you guys heading back over there. You guys are over here with the Avatar squad. People learning about Avatar. Freaking Dan and Lon John's over here.
I will
Freaking.
make them all bow.
And you asked if it was an Ember
Actually,
Island
don't all
reference.
bow, because then they know where to get the shot.
You asked if it was an Ember Island reference. There's back in the Ember Island episodes, there was actually two people named Chan and Ranjan.
Yeah, no, that's what I was wondering
And
because
this is,
I
and this
know
is
that they
Dan
had a
and Long
volleyball.
John's.
I know they had a fucking volleyball moment, so I was just wondering. I know they had a volleyball moment.
But yeah, with that being said, before we go today, by the way, Squeaky and whoever wants to help me look for someone to raid, that'd be great. But before we go today, I think that Nightshade had said he wanted to say something before things, cause something he's gonna be doing in a couple of days.
Oh yeah. So chat. Here's what's gonna happen. This Friday, I'm gonna be doing a very special stream, a very special just chatting stream.
Keep going,
Yeah.
fine.
No, it's fine.
Hype.
It's gonna be pretty fucking hype. I don't know if you know anything about Tommy Tellerico and the Intellivision, but we're gonna be doing a really fucking special stream on that. So if you want to join, please be there at 7 Eastern Standard Time, because shit's gonna happen there, and it's gonna be a fucking
I
hell
heard
of a time.
I heard he's gonna kill someone live on stream, and I'm kind of down, but I'm working.
And obviously, we're gonna be showing it off on the Discord whenever it goes live. So whenever that does go live, we'll throw it in the schedule chat. If you guys want to
Obviously.
join the Discord, it's below, obviously. But with all that being said, I did notice that Hayden and Brett are still doing things on Nat 19 official. So I think that's where we're gonna throw people. I think, unless you have anyone else in mind, Squeaky.
No, I'm good.
Okay. We're gonna send you guys over toward Hayden and Bread. They're playing some video games for the Let Them Play Games stuff They're playing It Takes Two, which is a super fun like co-op game. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be super fun. But let them know that everything went pretty good over here. Let them know that we had a good time here, and let them know that apparently everybody wants to fuck Akira's mom. But until then, guys, I hope everyone enjoys we enjoy ourselves. You like your?
I like my fiery lady.
Oh yeah, Akira's mom.
I don't. Yeah, exactly.
If you guys have any questions, comments below. You know how you guys enjoy ourselves. We enjoyed ourselves, and until next time, guys. Hopefully next week. Later days.
I swear to fucking God if Jeff Bezos does any goddamn shit again.
Oh, I can't go to the RP tomorrow.